Yep.
Welcome to the stream, everybody.
Welcome to War Crime Wednesdays with our pilot, air quotes, Gordon, and me, your loving flight attendant, Toilet Obliterator.
Oh, great. Why? Why is everyone making jokes about me not being able to fly?
I mean, you did get your pilot's license off the back of a box of Wheaties.
I haven't crashed yet.
Yeah, yet. Keyword, yet.
I will not deny that wording. I need to fuck with the audio settings in War Thunder a bit, since it can be really loud at times.
Yeah, like Shrek said, first time for everything. Like using the landing gear.
I'm sorry, half the time landing without the landing gear is actually faster. Especially when your plane's heavily damaged. Yeah, landing
Yeah,
gear is optional.
yeah. Especially with us in the short bus battalion.
Let's see. How many
Don't
bombers are on the
feel it.
team? Oh, we got a full fucking group of them.
Oh, that's gonna be nice. Sorry, that was just my cat getting his early dinner.
Okay, he's one to slap that one. I'm slapping this one. Let's go. Oh, and there's a question of if the A26 down there is going to try to slap the base before me. Yeah, I think he might be doing that, which could be very annoying.
Yeah, is there like multiple bases on this map?
Yeah, there's 4 and they do respawn, but this plane only carries so much ordnance. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that. Let's see if they actually obey the calling dibs. Or is he just
Yes,
gonna be
yes,
a brain dead?
yeah, adulting stuff sucks. If only we could go back to being shitty little preteens.
Yeah. That guy has bombs. I wonder if he's gonna take out that base, because he's a good bit ahead of me.
Possibly.
Or if he is, then I'm gonna have to divert course and head for the other one. Or is he just AFK climbing? I don't know.
Hmm, possibly. If he's AFA climbing, wouldn't he stall out eventually?
Don't know. Did he actually... Did he hit that base? I think he might have. Actually, yeah, I'm not gonna risk it. That's gonna be a bit of a dick move. I'm gonna divert to the other base. Oh, yep, he did the thing. Like an asshole.
We must give him revenge.
People don't obey the common fucking decency with playing bombers and realistic of, you know, not stealing bases out from under people.
Yeah, that would be wonderful, but unfortunately, people are shit. And that's why people like to steal things, because people are shit. Like, oh, that's nice. Yoink.
Yeah, the common decency at the beginning of a round, especially when you're playing with a full crew, is to call dibs so everyone gets to hit at least one base. Because depending on the length of the match, you might only get the one load of bombs.
Yeah.
Plus, you get rewards based on the amount of tonnage that you drop that actually hits a target. for some of the more expensive bombers, they have to hit at least like 1 to 2 bases to break even if they get completely taken out. Oh. Is that guy just fucking...
Attention to the designated grid square.
What I do find interesting with the engines on this plane is that they never overheat. Like, ever.
That's interesting. Is that like a railroad design, or is that like
I think it's because
a?
they use a form of... No, actually, they don't. It doesn't use a radial engine. This thing is... And it might just be a combination of, like, surface altitude and other factors. Because at high altitudes, engines like this tend not to overheat as... No, it's not a radial engine, but it uses that similar sort of overhead, like, general design. So that might be part of it. Again, this engine was... The engines this thing used were designed to be durable enough, so in theory this could be used for the Nazi, like, America bomber project. This plane was, as far as I'm aware of, was a prototype that they were, at least initially, planning to use to hit America, but due to developments in the war around the time this thing was getting completed, it never actually saw service in its intended role, at least, I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I only know maybe a quaternary amount of information regarding the Second World War, and even less for the First World War. So I have absolutely no fucking idea.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of really niche and frankly strange information about both wars, to be honest.
Yeah.
Especially
Although
World War One, there is so much in the we have no idea what the fuck we're doing category. Like hell, the first tanks were shit. Because honestly, no one knew what the fuck a tank was.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody knew what the tank was, so it's like, all right, what the fuck are we gonna do?
Like everybody
we're gonna
had very similar ideas of big armored box on tracks with guns, but that was about all everyone seemed to agree on.
Yeah, exactly. It was basically, oh, hey, we need to go that way. How do we do that? Cat tracks and really big metal box.
Essentially,
and that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much all everyone agreed on. The French with the Renault tanks were honestly the first to come up with the idea of what would later end up becoming what we know as tanks, with like turrets and all that. But for a while, a lot of tanks, at least initially, followed like the British methodology of a big armored box with guns on the sides. And it took a while for that kind of philosophy to die out.
Yeah, hey, Night Clark. Welcome to War Crime Wednesday.
Yes, it is a big airplane. It's the ME-264. Battle rating 5, rank, I don't fucking know. Dun, 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 dun. I'm not even gonna fuck around with trying to do landing gears for this thing. I just have a lot of altitude and decent bit of speed to kill.
Did you drop the payload?
Yes, I have no bombs left.
Yeah. Gordon, you should totally land it upside down. Do it.
I don't think this plane can do that. At least survive doing it.
Well, there's only one way to find out then.
Oh, God.
Do the meme.
No, I'm not doing the meme. It's who? I just saw somebody type something in chat, and I'm just going, who the fuck are they referring to?
I think he's talking about me, Obliterator, the second half of my username.
Wait, who
Yes,
is
some
that?
people.
Phoenix of Blood. Does anyone have that username in War Thunder that's in this chat right now? Because that would be awkward.
Yeah.
If we don't do something,
Holy
Yeah.
shit, we got a first stream sniper then!
Yeah, wouldn't that be fucking hilarious?
Yeah. As soon as you get off the runway, you get shot down.
Yeah, pretty much immediate. Wouldn't that be funny? Yes, as we can now see, as this landing commences, landing gear are indeed optional.
Oh, nice, Whacker. Yeah, what kind of restaurant are you at, if I may ask? Is it a Chinese place, Italian
God.
place, sushi place? Oh, whoa, whoa!
How in the
Upside
fuck?
down.
It did land upside down!
See, I told you to do the meme when you did the meme. Congratulations, he gets the badge, the meme badge.
Oh yeah,
told
by
you
the
you
way,
could do it.
Storm Song, you haven't updated the stream title.
Yeah, Whacker or Tiger, can you change the title of the stream to War Crime Wednesday?
Oh, Whacker can't, but isn't Tiger fucking Storm Song's one, I think? Because I know I can't change it. I don't have access to the back end.
Yeah, same here. Because no one gives me the fucking keys anymore.
Well, I do have the access to the stream key, but that doesn't actually give you much in the way of access, I'm pretty sure.
Wait, Tiger can't do it? What the fuck? Yeah, we at least have to be able to like change the name of the stream when like this shit happens. Oh, we're gonna have to talk to Storm Song sometime later then to figure that out.
I mean, I did
Because
ping him on Discord, but I don't think he's responded yet.
is winning.
Yeah, I think he has like IRL shit he has to do.
Yeah. Well, there ain't much we can do about that, then. And yes, this bomber comes with boosters to help it get off the ground.
Nice. Rocket plane. Wasn't there a like a C-130 for the Americans that had rocket?
Yeah, jet-assisted takeoff and landing. What?
Yeah.
What is it, Whacker?
Yeah, Whacker. What do we do this time?
No, this plane isn't fat. That'd be the BB-238 that's fat. And that thing is literally nicknamed the Whale.
Yeah, it's not fat. It's just big boned.
Let's see. We need to start poking Storm to try to get this fixed before Twitch gets annoyed at us. Because we're streaming under the wrong category.
Oops. Yeah, Storm's eventually gonna have to get at least like 3 or 4 people into the back end where they can just change around the stream name and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, chat, let's put this to a vote. Put 1 for yes and 2 for no. Should we change the name of this weekly stream with Gordon and I to War Crime Wednesday?
That could be interesting.
Hey, Birds, I'm gonna put my Whacker, just as like a future thing, should we put the name of this stream to be War Crime Wednesday? Just put like a 1 for yes and 2 for no in the chat, like this. I'm gonna put my vote in for this right now. I see Night Clerk likes it. I mean, BPL has Shitpost Sunday. We need a weekly meme name. Because we're basically the little brother to them. Like, hey, man, he has all the cool toys. I want the cool toys. So we got... I'm going to count Night Clerk in, so that's 2 votes, including mine, for War Crime Wednesday. Oops!
Shit. I guess we'll be praising Zorg today. But not willingly.
Well, this time it wasn't Gordon's fault. Oh, shit! Sailboating. As we got some fire, let's praise Zorg, everybody. Praise Zorg. Let's praise Zorg.
Praise Zorg! Yes, praise Zorg!
Praise Zorg. Zorg was pleased with this sacrifice.
How much does this plane cost to repair? Oh, it actually did make some amount of profit on that one. But yes, I have unlocked some new planes since the last stream. The F-84F and the MiG-15 Bis are new to the lineup. Both of these are lovely things, though I kind of hate this one, so we'll take it out first. It also is essentially stock.
Thunderbird? Yeah, isn't the F-84 like the Thunderbird or some bullshit?
Yeah, it's like the German version of it, though. At least that's the one I have. But then there's this thing. MiG-15 Bis. Which, if we follow down that tech tree, will eventually lead to the MiG-21, which actually gets some pretty damn good missiles. Yeah, it gets access to the R-60s and... Oh yeah, okay, word to the wise. The Sara Seekers, at least those kind of missiles, are dog shit. They suck. Just straight up. And hell, we look at this thing, the F-86K, which would be one of the next ones I'd be wanting to go after. This thing gets the AIM-9Bs. Those things are terrifying. But yes, let's start off with you. Just go to the left. Less talk, less menus, more fire. Well, excuse me!
Don't worry, Whacker. We'll get enough fire for you. Light a fire up them asses cheeks. No, I'm not apologizing for what I just said. I will never apologize.
Oh, God.
No, we shall drag our ass like dogs with worms and be extra slow.
That's a bit much of it. We should probably dial that on back a little.
Possibly.
And up, finally. Oh, good. A battle with this fuel load actually isn't going to get me killed.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, that's my cat went.
This thing doesn't have missiles, so might as well turn the radar off. It does, however, come with bombs.
Yeah, my cat has somehow managed to get himself into one of my laundry baskets. Fucking weird cat.
It's a cat.
Yeah, but he's really fucking weird.
He's a chunk.
He is pretty big, so we gotta like start making him lose weight.
He's a fat
Otherwise,
ass.
yeah, he is. Last time I took him to the vet, they said he was at risk for becoming diabetic. So, but he's not obese. He's just overweight. Like on a scale from 1 to 10, he's like a 7 or an 8.
Yeesh.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm definitely helping him to lose a little bit of weight.
Does the stream look choppy to anyone, or is that just me? I just
Well,
have
the
it
frame
over on
rate
my
kind of
second.
went down.
Huh.
Yeah, the frame rate for me kind of went down a little bit, and same with the amount of pixels on the screen. According to Whacker, it's now fine. Might just be me then, because hashtag fuck Comcast. Which reminds me, in Neffy's stream earlier, which I think might still be going on as we speak. Earlier he was talking about how his ISP is really, really bad, and I told him that I would pull what I did with Elon Musk when he took over the BPL YouTube channel, and no, you cannot tell me otherwise that he did not do it. That I would send Comcast a boxed fart. And yes, I would do that. Comcast HQ is in Philly. Like, the national headquarters is in Philly.
How the fuck would you send a boxed fart?
Because to annoy them.
No, I'm
Best
asking
kid-
how, not why.
You fart in a box, you tape it up, and then you deliver it. That's what I did with Elon Musk. Yeah, so like the worst case scenario would just be I'd be wasting some interns fucking 5 minutes of life.
Oh god.
Yeah. Oops. Yeah, essentially they would open a box, see it's empty, then throw it out. That's like the worst thing that could happen. That's probably what happened with Musk as well.
Haha!
Yeet!
I did manage to kill something. And a base.
And yourself.
I got shot down. So, haha! Welcome to Against the Storm, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, this is totally, definitely Ease the Storm. And definitely not War Crime Wednesday.
Yes.
Sponsored by the letter hashtag, because Twitter would not be nearly as pretentious without it.
And then there's this thing, the G91. I do not like this thing. It honestly kind of sucks.
Yeah, what kind of plane is that? Is it like a German plane, a British plane, American plane?
I think it was a German one originally, if I'm understanding the stuff next to its name. Like, this thing was one of the first ones that you can get with missiles that act... Well, these are manually guided. At least they're supposed to be. I never actually guide them. I just use them as more precise rockets.
I'm pretty sure that's fun having to line up every single shot, then guide every single shot while you're in the middle of a dogfight.
It's supposed to be used mostly for, like, ground attack, is what those missiles are made for. But if you know what you're doing against, let's say, a bomber, in theory, if you have the skill, it could be real powerful. In theory.
Yeah, air quotes theory, because theories typically don't have hold water when it comes to reality. Because reality is a fucking bitch.
Yes, no plan survives first contact with the enemy and all that. Oh look, there's Crocodile Ghana. SU-25. Oh, there's a MiG-23BN in base bombing configuration. Not bad. There's so many fucking premiums of G91R4s flying around. Bloody hell, no one flies the actual tech true one.
Almost like it's almost like the game is made to be pay to win.
Also, it annoys me in this configuration, there isn't the second cannon, even though you can clearly see on the model there's supposed to be one. Gaijin, why? Welcome to Estadia, gentlemen! From what I can tell is just, in general, there's a whole lot of... this face of this plane just looks kind of derpy.
Yeah, it pretty much does look.
There's one hell of an underbite.
Almost like it's gonna drown in the rain.
They don't think it's that mentally deficient.
It's like that one guy from what was it? South Park or Family? Yeah, Family Guy. That's the one. Yeah, the guy with the gigantic, like, well, it's obviously a cartoon, but yeah, the guy with like the 4-foot long jaw that sticks out underneath of him.
Oh god. Yeah, there's the AV-8. I'm gonna see if I can get on him. He's like, oh, you're setting off countermeasures. That's not gonna help against bullet!
Unless those bullets are the same one used by the CIA. Because everyone knows they can turn.
I got some critical hits on that one. Yeah!
Nice.
Wait, why is this thing not firing? Oh, because these things also fire on space for some godforsaken reason. I thought it was freaking control that would fire these. Oh yeah, because they're not technically rockets, they're ground attack missiles or some shit. I need to work on my control. I want to have the controls bound to
Yeah, Swagger, we shot that man because this is war. People get shot in war. Unfortunately.
Well, that's a fucking supersonic one, ain't it? Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to fucking catch up to that shit. Is there something behind me?
Let's hope not. Kind of.
Yeah, that thing, I'm pretty sure the A4E is supersonic, meanwhile this thing isn't. Come on, get into fucking turn fight. Oh, Sea Vixen! Perfect! I've located my prey. Something I can actually
you're
catch
walking
up
out.
to. In theory. If somebody else doesn't do it first.
Don't you have like 3 bogeys behind you?
There's one actual player, and the rest of the bogeys are off to that side, but they're like 10-something kilometers away.
Yeah, so let's get past.
This thing, I only have 89 more rounds of ammunition left. Oh, joy.
Yeah, fly fast, eat ass, boys. Hey, you know, fly fast, eat ass.
I hope you guys are enjoying this Against the Storm stream. Oh, that guy's dead.
Yes, this war crime. Yeah, this definitely totally, really, against the storm stream.
Also, one of our names is definitely Talon. Definitely.
Yeah, I am totally, definitely Talon. Definitely not Toilet Obliterator.
Of course they're doing this stuff. There's no one gonna be able to catch up with those motherfuckers. So they're gonna try. That's gonna be annoying. Okay, coming this way, coming this way. Stay. They can get behind him and stay there for just a fucking moment.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
It's almost like you were blinded by the light for a second.
These things break. Are you fucking serious?
Ground's going up real fast, dude.
I spent that long maneuvering trying to get a kill. Yeah, time to haul ass back to the base. Hope I don't run out of fuel before then. Because that might actually be that's probably actually going to be a concern. Oh, something's shooting at me. Oh, its aim is ass. Finally! It has been updated! Praise Zorg!
Praise Org, everybody, praise Org.
And pass the ammunition! Praise Zorg! And pass the ammunition!
Praise Org.
And give some ammunition! I don't know how to actually do that song.
Yeah, neither do I, just say stupid shit.
Yep. Let's say stupid shit and it works.
Yeah. Hey, we got 10 people in here now.
Yay! We've hit the double-digit threshold.
Why the fuck is everyone here?
I don't
do
know.
something with your life. Yeah, don't watch
Hey,
us.
don't
We're just...
pay our viewers to piss off. Oh wait, we don't get paid. What are we doing?
We don't get paid. Yeah, look, watch us. Do something better. Read a book. Learn carpentry. Learn how to cook.
Learn how to weld.
Yeah, learn how to weld. Do something better with your time than watching two chuckle fucks. Well, one chuckle fuck.
Well, if you're relaxing after work or something, there's honestly worse things you could be doing with your time.
Yeah, like beating your wife, which, by the way, don't do that. You just look like a fucking douchebag if you do that.
And you are a fucking douchebag.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so don't beat your wife. PSA from Auxlandia, don't beat your wife. Yeah, that's what I said. We don't get paid. Apparently, we're doing this as volunteer work. There's the cat. And my cat's the only person who gets paid in this place.
How does the cat get paid?
I have no idea, but somehow he does.
Yeah, as Nick just went, we get paid?
Yeah, I wish I got paid. Yeah, I know, Mr. Moneybags. Looking down at
It's
me.
not a crash, it's a landing. The plane can be reused. The crash is when it can't be reused.
Yeah, volunteer or voluntold. The answer to that is yes.
Speak to my lawyer.
What lawyer? We can't pay for no fucking lawyer. The only one I can afford is a monkey in a suit. Me, and he works for fucking Bananas.
As a serious thing I need to do at some point for my, like, end of, like, term college report, which I have to file in a few weeks. I need to sneak in a joke about having a banana for scale in there. I need to somehow get that in to a official, like, research report about having a fucking banana for scale.
Oh, but instead of like an actual banana, do with like an inflatable banana. Yes, like a giant inflatable banana just to piss everybody off.
Oh, if I could do that, that'd be hilarious.
Yeah, do it. I think that might end up as, yeah, don't do that. I know something my father used to do was, he used to cut notches into his pencils like every 2 inches.
Why?
So that way, he had a virtually constant form of a benchmark for things.
Oh!
Like, yeah, like he
You
would.
can actually control these missiles. Huh.
Oh, nice. But yeah, every 2 inches from when it was when he got them or when they were flat, he would carve like a notch every 2 inches, so that way you had roughly a consistent measurement in pictures, regardless of how well he's used that pencil.
Oh god. Fucking bail!
Did we get him?
No, but he's certainly trying to hit us.
Fuck.
Oh, that was only a few hundred meters off the ground there. Oof.
Oh yeah, that's some real butt puckering right there. But yeah, Storm Song, you changed the name wrong. It's supposed to be War Crime Wednesday.
Don't bug. He's already done it. We already had to bug him this much to get us change the stream to say it's War Thunder instead of Into the Storm.
Yeah, next week definitely put it as a War Crime Wednesday. That's our official.
Oh
do
look,
not feel-
that is even actually connected to the ground.
Yeah. Looks like my cat's litter box after he's done pissing. Must be one big ass fucking cat that pissed right there. Or a whole lot of drunken people.
Is it actually true how bad cat piss smells?
Well, if you don't clean up the litter boxes often, which I do at the very rock bottom least of once a day, typically twice a day, once when I go to work and once when I get back home.
Yeah, that's from what I've heard. That's like a typical interval of when you want to do it, though. Exactly when you need to do it depends on the litter box, type of cat litter, where exactly it is, etc. But that's a general recommendation for just overall cleanliness and or smell.
Yeah, exactly. 'Cause if it smells, it ain't fucking clean.
Yeah.
But yeah, I only have the one cat, but yeah, I knew a person who had multiple cats, only like two litter boxes, and they would change it out every week. And their whole
Oh
house,
God!
yeah, and their whole house fucking smelled like cat piss and dog piss because they had.
Let me guess, they didn't do the best job taking care of the dog's needs to use the bathroom either.
Sometimes it depended on who was home, but most of them they were very clean about that because they had 3 dogs when they left Pennsylvania down to the drunken bar fight of a state that is Florida.
I thought that was Ohio. That was a drunken bar fight of a state.
Fuck's Florida then? Oh shit, yeah, like a PCP bar brawl then. Florida's just like a fucking crackhead knife fight with alligators. Yeah, and trust me, I've been in crackhead knife fights. Nobody wins in crackhead knife fight. Don't play crackhead knife fight.
Crackhead knife fight. Nice.
Yeah, that fucking sucked. Got stabbed in the chest 4 fucking times.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's one way to fucking put it. Gotta love Philly. Hashtag fuck Philly. Well, let me put that hashtag in the Twitch chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, hashtag fuck Philly. Doomba 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 doomba.
Gather round your lads and lassies, set you for a while. One of the only redeeming facts about Philly is the cheesesteaks. That is all.
Well, cheesesteaks, pretzels, tasty cakes, and there's a few breweries in Philly, like Yards, that are pretty good. Yeah, Night Clerk, if only I had an industrial hose and if I could afford that water bill, I would totally be using industrial hose on the crackheads. But unfortunately, I live in a shitty little fucking basement apartment. And, well, the crackheads are a little bit too numerous these days. Which reminds me, earlier in the aux, like around like 11:30 or something, someone made a very, very, very naughty joke about the book series. I'm pretty sure everyone's heard this book series. If you give a mouse a cookie. Yeah, so they made a version of it, or they started off the version of it for the aux library.
Oh no.
Yeah, if you give a gator a crack pipe, if you what the fuck was it?
Let's.
If you give a gator his crack pipe, then he's gonna want your lighter, and then it pretty much all
Let's
just
get
trail
off. Yeah, let's get off that.
Yeah, for those of you who are not in the aux, yeah, the aux is fucking weird.
It can be, at
especially-
least.
Yeah, the general chat is basically a stream of consciousness of all those intrusive and invasive thoughts of just really stupid and or very bad things. But yeah, let's move on from the no chemical stuff.
Yeah. And high-tier jets, one of the biggest things I've noticed that's key to success is speed control.
Oh yeah, I mean, I would imagine with a jet that speed control might be a
Like, for props, it's a bit less of a concern, but for jets, you have to be really careful, since stuff like the Cobra maneuver and similar actually plays a part, whereas at lower tiers of, let's say, props, it isn't as much, your speed isn't terribly much of a concern, since there are very few planes that just flying in a straight line can tear their own wings off. There are some early jets which very well can do that.
Irby jets?
What?
Did you just say Irby jets?
I said early jets.
My bad, I thought you said Irby jets.
Bloody
Yeah, for those of you in the chat who don't know, I absolutely hate the Urban Mech. It is pure, pure, pure disgusting hatred I have for that wretched machine.
What is your favorite mech, though?
Our victory's near.
Personally, I like really big, really heavy mechs that go like super, super, super fucking fast.
So, the Charger.
Well, not the Charger, more like well, I am slightly preferential towards the Blackjack, which is meh.
God, why is my mouse being fucking weird? Ah! And fuck. And I'm dead.
Yeah, Night Clerk, don't worry about larking. We all fucking lark. Oh, great. Oh, we got to praise Org again.
Praise Org.
Yeah, praise Org in chat, everybody. Praise Org.
Praise Org. Pass the flame reverse.
Praise Org. It is some napalm worthin'.
Yeah, this plane's honestly just kind of meh. I'll keep using you, but I need to learn how the fuck to actually... What is the key binding to drop for dropping spent munitions?
I have no idea. And there you go, Night Clerk. Praise Org with us. We are totally not a cult. By the way, would you like some Kool-Aid? We have lots of Kool-Aid here. Made with the finest of Flint water.
There is a binding for jettisoning secondary weapons. I'm just gonna assign to that and just add. There we go. Okay, then I can actually make use of that later. Now there's this thing. The MiG-15 does. Its gun layout is asymmetrical.
Wonder why.
Yeah, it's two smaller cannons on one side and a larger cannon on the other side. Wonder why they're not center line. Because that honestly make dealing with the recoil a lot easier.
Yeah, isn't the A10 isn't
Built around the
that
gun.
Well, not that. Isn't like the main like attack gun like slightly off center?
No, the cockpit's slightly off center.
I thought the gun was slightly off center too, so that way the firing barrel was directly in line with the center of the aircraft.
I don't know.
I mean, that's what I heard. I don't fucking know, cause I'm not really involved with airplanes. I'm just a fucking line cook down in Delco.
Wait, minimum load 8 units. Yeah. Because on a map this small, I don't need more. I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Yes, that is a great name. That is a great name. Napalm is a great fucking name for your favorite thing.
Attention to the map.
This thing has incredibly shitty acceleration.
Attention to the map. Attention to the designated grid square. Affirmative.
Like, look at the gun layout for this thing. You have one relatively large cannon off to one side, and then you have two smaller ones off to the other. You have a grand total of 200 rounds between them. That's it.
Well, that's not a very heavy armament at all.
Yeah, it's not great.
Ah, what the fuck are you doing, cat? What the fuck are you doing? Hey, Whacker. How was the burger place?
What a shit show. It was great.
What a shit. What was the shit show? Let me hear it.
Oh, I'm watching it right now.
Oh. You're watching the... What's happening?
Some dickhead is trying to fly this plane. He's doing a really bad job at it.
Oh, fuck you! No, I was asking what was going on at the burger place. He said there was a shit show going on.
No, I'm watching it right now, live on my phone in the parking lot.
Live from Whacker's location, it's War Crime Wednesday, starring Tracy Morgan.
Attention to the designated
Look.
grid square.
And why exactly are you joining us from your car this evening?
Child-related activities.
Ah. I shall not inquire further. That's none of my business.
Have kids, you'll find out.
That's why I had the vasectomy, so I wouldn't have to deal with kids.
Probably a good thing.
Yeah. Some people are great with kids. I've been told I'm good with kids. I don't want to,
Have any crotch goblins?
well, that, and also I think I wouldn't be the best father, so I might as well just not even bother with that. Especially since the fact that I am fucking poor right now.
What? Oh, fuck
Oh,
off!
what just exploded?
Not something I didn't get the chance to shoot at.
Is someone on your ass? Oh shit, they are. Yes, Tiger, that joke went over the horizon, just like, Gordon flying this plane.
Huh.
Attack the enemy.
This thing's acceleration is utter hot garbage.
Sound like you're flying.
Really?
Yeah? Really?
Yeah, well, Whacker, what do you expect? He got his pilot license off the back of a box of Wheaties.
I mean, this is about what I would expect.
Nice!
I killed him and then his plane came back and hit me!
He just bitch slapped you with his own corpse.
Gordon,
Why?
you blew up.
I killed a guy though! That's net zero!
Yeah, and then he bitch slapped you with his fucking corpse, dude.
That's what I get for trying to fly really close to try to nail a kill because this plane has no ammo whatsoever. Like, seriously, it has like 200 rounds tops.
What were you
For
saying,
hate's
Whacker?
sake, I spit my last breath at thee.
Yeah, and then there's fucking this thing, which is what I'm currently grinding to get. It has not much better. How many rounds does it have? Oh, it actually
Oh, look,
has...
something else for Gordon to crash.
Oh, it does have... It has 300 rounds of fucking 20 mil.
That's slightly better. Oh, Gordon, you know what you should do next?
What?
A Japanese tank, but make it drift.
No.
Yes. Do the Tokyo drift in a Japanese tank. I will put on that song right now. I will do it.
We're gonna get copyright struck
don't-
into oblivion
don't
if you
do
do that.
Don't do
Shit.
that.
Then someone clip and then edit that in and put that on the YouTube channel. That would be fucking great.
That would also get copyright struck, so no.
Fuck. Oh, that would be a great meme.
Name?
Yeah, it would be a great fucking meme. Yeah, you're drifting in a Japanese tank. Going, I want we left Tokyo.
Oh, God.
Dude, that would be great. Dude, that would be great. Hey, babe, Peter's here, just drifts in a tank.
Is the matchmaking fucking bugged?
Possibly. Hey, Digiman!
Hey, Digi.
Welcome to War Crime Wednesday.
Come on, there's fucking 44 people waiting for a battle. Put me into a match already, goddammit. Or is it because I turned off the... Oh yeah, I turned off allowing also the EU servers. Let's see if that fixes it.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, it is pretty late at night for the people across that horrible, horrible, wretched pond.
All right. Since I can't see it on my phone, one of y'all tell me what time is it?
It's EST, it's about 13 to 6.
Yeah, I was about to say it's like right around 6 p.m. for people on the eastern seaboard.
I was hoping for more precision, but thank you. Thank you, Gordon.
Yeah, that's why I said 13 to 6.
Yes.
Yeah, my phone's fucking weird. It's saying it's 5:53 right now, so nah.
Yeah, you might need to dial that all in a bit.
Well, I'm not saying that because that is political news, and I'm not gonna get banned from this place.
Yeah, let's just avoid that.
Yes, we are avoiding Chumbawamba. Good job, boys.
You want Chimba? I'll post Chumbawamba in the Twitch chat right now.
Don't you fucking dare. I will kill the stream right now if you start doing that shit.
What? Ah, fuck! Too many characters.
Is it the Tiananmen Square shitpost?
No. This is a Chumbawamba shitpost.
Yeah, don't put it in the Twitch chat.
There we are. I put it in.
That.
Attention to the map.
Why?
I said I put Chumbawamba in the Twitch chat, and I put Chumbawamba in the Twitch chat.
What did you put in the Twitch chat?
I got knocked down, but I get up again. Isn't that night? You literally
I
put
put
the
the-
copy paste. You literally put the song Chumbawamba in the Twitch chat.
Yes. I told you I'd put Chumbawamba in the Twitch chat.
God damn it.
That's the only Chumbawamba we can post here in the Twitch chat. And the Aux, surprisingly. Aside from that one poster.
He drinks
Yeah, let's
the
not
whiskey
discuss
drink.
that person.
He drinks the lager drinks.
Oh yes! This stream is currently sponsored by the Keg Mac. Because how Steiner needed a way to bring the combat beer supplies to the front lines.
Yeah, Steiner Lance and Lager. 2 pints a day keeps the clanners at bay.
Gordon, what the hell are you flying right now?
Currently flying the MiG-15 Best.
Yeah, it's brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends, Toasty. Yeah,
Shut-
definitely.
We're not sponsored by them.
Hey, Rage Toaster said it, not me. Yeah, Digi, the song is Tub Thumping. That's the actual name of the song. For anyone who wants to look it up on YouTube.
I get knocked down.
I got
But I get up
shit,
again.
fuck.
Gordon,
Why'd you let that mountain bitch slap you?
Gordon,
Is this the plane handles like a brick?
Gordon. It's not the plane's fault.
But it is the plane's fault, Dad.
No, it's not the plane's fault.
Yes, it is the plane's fault. The plane made me mad.
Oh.
Yeah, Gordon, you might want to pull up that picture for Steiner
Okay.
Lance and Lager.
Can't really do that because
Shit.
yeah, streaming.
Yeah, Nightclick, we are totally sponsored by House Steiner's latest invention, Steiner Lanzenlager, brought to you by Kyle the Keg Mech, an urban mech with 5,000 gallons worth of Steiner Lanzenlager. If you send us in 20,000 pull tabs from beer cans, you can have Kyle the Keg Mech come to your very high school and give everyone free beer.
Yeah, it sounds like this really shitty fundraisers that high schools and all that would do, and it's like, and you never met the goal, or even if you did, they found some way to wiggle out of giving you that reward they dangled over you while they're constantly badging everyone for fucking donations.
Yeah, like the box tops for education thing. Don't get me started on that.
Yeah.
In the school I used to go to used to have a fundraiser every year for that, and they always gypped me. Yeah, we just have to figure out which address we're gonna have to put it to. Personally, I think we should put it to 69 Yodel in the Valley Lane on Van Zandt Boulevard. On Van Zandt, Planet Van Zandt. Zip code Alpha Bravo Charlie Go Eat Shit.
Did somebody crash?
You crashed.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Actually, it would appear that I need to exit the stream. I have
Exit stage left.
exit stage left.
Pursued by bear.
Hey, don't trip over the paint cans.
That's the least of what I'm worried about at this point. All right, you boys behave. I'll be back around later.
No problem. Hey, where did I put that lighter and gasoline tank?
Wait, what about the styrofoam?
Oh yeah, that too, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Nightclick, definitely, yeah, fuck that shit. That's why I didn't bother with all those stupid fucking fundraisers. I did the one for box cuts for education when I came to America and went to an American school. And I got literal fuck all else. God damn, I have to see a doctor for that smoker's cough. And I can also agree, thickened gas is best gas, because you get more mileage out of it.
Gas.
Yes, thickened gas. Yes, Digiman, we will totally behave like ourselves. Yeah, it also tastes really good too. Surprisingly, it tastes like barbecue chicken.
How the fuck do you know that?
Do you really want me to answer that? Remember, Gordon, don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
I mean, apparently plutonium tastes cherry flavored.
Yeah, well, apparently...
And the tornado crashed.
Wait, there's a tornado on the map?
No, it's the name of a plane. The person
Oh.
flying it crashed. That's a keck.
Yeah, we should get sponsored by Big Thickened Gas. Well, I'm pretty sure that was when Andre the Giant would fart in someone's face during a wrestling match. Yeah, apparently he would do that and his farts would last like 10, 15, 20 seconds long.
Apparently there was one during the filming of The Princess Bride which lasted for nearly a full minute.
Yeah, and someone asked...
Like,
"Yo,
Andre, are you
alright?"
okay? I am now, boss.
Yeah, pretty fucking much. But the sad thing about Andre is
Because
when
he
he
had
was...
gigantism, he had a shitload of health issues.
Yeah, that and he had a brace put into his back. He broke his ankle by falling out of bed at one point. and he had to throw the fight with what the fuck was that Mongol-inspired wrestler name was? I fucking forget.
How come?
Because he broke his ankle and he really couldn't like wrestle with like a cast, so they basically made him throw the match. But yeah, he was by all means a wonderful, sweet man. Just he was
Life
given
dealt him a shit hand.
yeah, life dealt him a shit hand, but he still managed to give a lot of people a lot of joy. Although he did also have a slight problem with liquor, from what I've heard.
Honestly, loads of actors did from the time. I'm not gonna super hold that against him. At least not inherently for just the problem of liquor.
Yeah.
If he did anything
Yeah,
because of that, that's a different matter.
Yeah, but granted, he was French, so I mean, French people drink a
Yeah.
lot of wine by nature, so. Yeah, apparently he used to drink a lot of wine. He would also play cards in the back room as well. Like for every
Wait,
match
he's
he'd play.
French? That explains a lot.
Yeah, I mean, well, he was apparently like a very sweet, loving man. And his friend, the wrestler Frenchie, well, at least that's what they called him, now has his old ranch with a lot of his horses on it.
I hope he's taking good care of them.
I think he does. But then again, I don't know. From what I heard, his best friend Frenchie is taking great care of his horses, and his daughter has also been working with Frenchie to keep the horses like in the best care they possibly can.
Yeah.
Yeah, granted, I'm not ever a big fan of horses myself. They're just really big, overly expensive, and even more stupid dogs.
Yeah, they're also very fucking dangerous.
Yeah, exactly. Don't get kicked by a horse, kids. You won't fucking wake up.
That honestly isn't much of an exaggeration.
Yeah.
Oh, livestock animals in general, you do not fuck around with.
Oh, if you fuck around, you will find out.
Oh yeah, especially if cows. My Oma, Dutch for grandma, we just call her Oma, I know. I honestly forget her actual name. Everyone just calls her Oma. Yeah, she had her foot stomped by a horse? Yeah, not a horse, a fucking, like, big, like, dairy cow. Yeah, the doctor, when they got the doctor to take a look at it, like, a year or two after it happened, because, again, this was before they got access to proper health care when they moved to Canada. Yeah, the foot was just fucked.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I also have this weird thing where they don't judge people. Well, except for my cat. My cat is very judgmental. But yeah, animals are fucking awesome.
Most, anyways.
Yeah, well, the ones that humans tend to really like and keep around tend to be really awesome.
Also, there are some breeds of dairy cows which are pretty much just big old fluffy dogs. And that is intelligent too.
Yeah,
I'd
if not more
honestly be
so.
surprised at how often it'll just. If you see just a random cow out in the field, out in a field or something, just call the local farmers and ask, because chances are it's somebody's escaped cow.
Yeah, Nightclare cats are judgy, but my cat is the least judgy cat I know. And my apartment building has this ginormous fucking stray cat that everyone feeds. We call him the door cat because he sits by the door and waits for everyone to get home.
Does he basically just charge people a tax to get home?
Nah, he's just always by the door. We call him the door cat. He's like a little doorman, but he's
So basically the equivalent of the fucking in veterinary terms what's referred to as the clinic cat. Because pretty much
Yeah.
every damn clinic or small business in the area where my parents have their place has something like that, where it's just a random goddamn cat just decides to show up and suddenly the pest problem goes away.
Yeah, a lot of convenience stores in Jersey have that too. And
Yeah,
they
it's just
say, like,
the store cat, the clinic cat, whatever you want to call it. It's just the thing just showed up. Everybody likes it. It's well behaved, and no one wants to get rid of it.
just don't fuck around with it too much because
It is a wild animal, Dan. Like for the clinic cats or like random strays like that in the area, they still get like spayed, neutered, and try to keep up with its shots. But at the end of the day, it's a wild animal. They don't own the thing. It's just decided to stick around. They ain't complaining.
Oh, hello, Sir 729. How are you this wonderful day on War Crime Wednesday?
Also, how are the other 728 sirs? Eh?
You see your house? Where do you live? Like, general country, if I may ask.
Well, he lives obviously in the sandbox. I mean, look at the map. Also, I am flying back on fumes. Holy.
Yeah, holy hell in handbasket.
I have like 10 seconds of fuel left. I was cutting it close.
The pucker is real. We're gonna crap out diamonds tomorrow for damn sure. Oh, you're an Egyptian.
You're in Egypt.
Yes, I, Toilet Obliterator, the one who's talking right now, your wonderful, wonderful flight attendant on this plane, so to speak. I am an Irishman, but I'm currently living in the United States. Our air quotes pilot, please do not sue us, Gordon, is from the country of maple syrup and mousse.
Canada.
The rest of Vermont, but to each their own.
God damn it, I was about to do a fucking gearless landing. God damn it.
Yeah, honestly, that was a really good landing.
It was gonna be a really good landing, but then the game timer ran out.
Yeah,
Still need a
sir.
good chunk of mine.
Yeah, sir. 729. We are the auxiliary. We are basically a fan club of Tex Talks BattleTech in the Black Pants Legion. So if you want to join us, we're always welcome to new members. Just hop on over to WBPL76 and just
Hang around,
type,
and eventually you're gonna find a link to the Discord in there somewhere.
yeah, eventually. Yeah, everyone is wonderful, nice. Just a quick couple of rules. Rule number 1: don't make the mods do any work. When the mods do work, we get fun stuff taken away from us. Don't do that.
Yeah, a bunch of the voice chats had their associated text channels locked down for people posting stuff in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, by all means, come and join.
The more the
We
merrier,
have,
my dude.
Yeah, we have a lot of gaming groups. We have board game groups, video game groups, book clubs. And
Hell, if you just want to shoot the shit in voice chat, there's typically, depending on the time, there's usually at least somebody hanging out.
yeah, sometimes it's me, sometimes it's Gordon, sometimes it's a few other people, and we all have wonderful stories to share with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, just no religion, no politics, and no racial stuff. Because
And
At the
also
end of
just
the
don't
day-
violate TOS or common courtesy in general. Just rule of thumb. Like Will Wheaton's first law, don't be a dick.
yeah, essentially, yeah, like what Gordon said, don't be a dick. As long as no one's a dick, the mods don't give a shit. And
Oh,
when the
as
mods
Digi just pointed out, he one day hopes that this channel gets big enough to have its own fan club and the cycle will continue.
shit, it's like fucking Matryoshka dolls of fan clubs.
Yeah.
It's fan clubs all the way down!
How many steps to hit? How many? I was wondering. Oh yeah, how many steps to the Austrian painter? That's a popular game. That's a interesting game to play on, like, fucking Wikipedia or similar websites. Pick a historical figure. The spicier, the better, and see how many clicks it takes to get to them. The fewer, the better. Much like golf.
Yeah, but instead of Austrian Painter, let's choose someone else, shall we? So that way we don't get.
Let's say, okay. If we're gonna, as an example, have Toilet play this, let's go with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Go to Wikipedia, random article, and see how many clicks it takes you to get it.
Or we could try something else. Vehicles and transportation modes, and try and get to the Lombard Steam Log Hauler.
What even is that?
Oh, you're gonna love this. This is like, someone had every form of autism and it was fucking great.
I want to hear this. Go on.
Oh, I'm gonna post a Wikipedia link into Twitch chat, so this becomes an everybody problem.
I still need to kind of describe it to me, because, well...
Okay, imagine a train. Like,
Yeah.
stereotypical steam train. But as a half track.
That isn't necessarily stupid.
Yeah, but it only goes in the snow and only has skis, but you can modify the front to have wheels for the summertime.
Seriously?
Yes, I am go.
That's not really fair to Schwarzenegger. He's Australian. No, wait, Austrian, sorry. Yeah, I know he's Austrian, but the point stands. As far as the, like, how many steps to pick figure here. The whole point of the game is to pick random person. And then
Yeah,
how many steps from a random Wikipedia article does it take to get to them? The oldest form of that game, I think, is how many steps to Austrian Painter.
Yeah, but instead of Austrian Painter, let's go with
Charlie Chaplin, or Arnold Schwarzenegger, or Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, but for this, we should do one of the moral guideposts of the Aux. Robin Williams, for example. Let's do that. Robin Williams.
Well, there's also... Wait, who was the guy that did Won't You Be My Neighbor? I'm trying to remember. Who's the...
Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, Mr. Rogers would be another one. Or Bob Ross. Yeah, how many clicks to Bob Ross would be an interesting one. Because didn't that guy serve in the military at one point, I'm pretty sure?
Yeah, but he didn't really like it because he was forced to be the guy to pretty much yell in your face. Also, he had his index finger cut off at one of the knuckles from a woodworking accident.
Go from wood to the 6-hour war in 25 clicks. Oh! That's an interesting one.
Yeah, that's interesting. Let's see if they'll post the link.
Oh, it does work.
Yeah, Sir 729. We will definitely be doing this after the stream.
Yeah, right now is a different matter.
Right now, it's me giving Gordon bad ideas and him being bad at flying. Although we could probably do that for the eventual charity stream of insert charity here.
I'm pretty sure the main one that's currently on the dock, I'm pretty sure is St. Jude's. At least
Yeah,
that's
I didn't
the
know.
one. Well, it was kind of a toss-up between St. Jude's and Toys for Tots last I checked. Both are very simple
although
charities.
Yeah, very good, very good. Although I am preferable towards the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
There are some really bad jokes I could make about Make-A-Wish, not through any fault of the charity itself, more just they're the only charity that kills the people they help. No, wait, that's PETA.
Yeah, that is PETA, but when I've said the story a few times in the Aux and also on the BPO.
Is it a Chumbawamba story or no?
Not necessarily. No, but I'm gonna keep
If
all
it's...
the.
Yeah, let's, at the
Yeah,
very
I'm gonna.
least, take out any of the more spicy details.
Yeah, well, basically, when I was 14, I was in Chicago for. I fucking forget. My mother went to some daytime talk show thing as part of the audience because one of my two hyper massive bitches of a sister won tickets in some radio broadcast or some bullshit.
Okay.
And me never being in Chicago, I obviously got fucking lost. Trying to go back to the hotel room because I didn't want to go to see insert daytime talking head
Here.
for insert talking head here because I honestly forget who the fuck it was.
Honestly, it doesn't really matter for the point of the story.
Yeah, pretty much. I was walking down the street and apparently a bus jumped the curb and hit me.
Ow.
Yeah, that really fucking hurt. 1 second I'm walking down the street, next thing I'm in a hospital bed with tubes down my throat and in extreme pain. Like, alright, there's at least 4 steps that needed to have happened that I am not aware of.
Well, considering you literally got hit by a bus...
Yeah, but I didn't know it at the time. I was just like, I blink and then, holy shit, why am I on my back? Why does everything hurt? Why is there a tube down my fucking throat?
I've been there for some surgeries myself. Lay down in the bed, mask on, and then wake up however long later just going, I remember nothing.
Oh, yeah, except this was before the surgery. And then they fucked up my anesthesia during the surgery, so I woke up in the middle of it and I fucking felt everything.
Oh, that is one of my nightmares.
Oh, yeah, guess what? I still hate the doctors to this day. I don't like going to hospitals. I genuinely don't like going to doctors and hospitals.
Also, going to hospitals in America are really expensive because, you guys don't have free healthcare.
Well, I had insurance at the time because this was right after my father passed away, and my father, being a railroad employee, was entitled to certain things due to the government called railroad
benefits.
Yeah, pretty much, and I got those until I think it was 18 or something. Then,
yeah, I think that's the standard, something like that, anyways.
Yeah, I should have been isekai'd. And if I was, I want my fucking body back. Like, this place sucks. I gotta pay bills and rent and eat. Well, granted, I like eating, so I can still do that. If I have to pay for food, fuck that. I just want to sit on my ass all day and eat. And possibly have a giant harem of big, busty elf women.
Let's get off that subject!
Yeah, but anyway, back to my original story. After the surgery. But yeah, I did sue the doctors, and it took like 12 years, but I was able to take their medical license from those doctors due to them pretty much doing a malpractice on me because they fucked up my back because I had to literally rebuild everything from my ankles up to the base of my skull. Yeah, like I got hip replacements, I got knee replacements.
Oh, yeah, because of course the bus basically just fucking annihilated your back.
Yeah, that, and also I had several organs removed, like 1 kidney, half my liver, and like 4 feet of intestines. And I'm surprised I didn't have a colostomy bag put in. Like, I honestly thought I was gonna have a colostomy bag.
Let's slim down a bit on the details there.
Yeah, well, anyway, some person at the hospital, because this was a children's hospital, I forget exactly which one it was. It might have been Shriners in Chicago or Children's Hospital of Chicago.
The exact
like that.
Details don't exactly matter at this point. At least for
yeah, it was
that.
It was one of the children's hospitals, which, by the way, have very good healthcare normally. Just that one doctor, fuck that one doctor in particular. I'm not gonna say their name because honestly, I can't fucking remember their name.
And also, I'd rather not have to deal with the channel possibly getting slapped with libel, because that is in theory a possibility.
Oh no, like he lost his medical license for a fact because of this thing. So even then, it wouldn't really be libel.
Let's not even take the risk.
Yeah. But anyway, back to the original story. This person came in from Make-A-Wish. They apparently heard about me, saw me in, like, at night or something, because insert reason here. And they offered me and my family to take a vacation somewhere. And my sister, well, I have two of them. One I'm going to call Frank, because keep her real name hidden.
Isn't she the one that smells like hot dog water?
No, hot dog water is hot dog water. Frank looks exactly like an 80-year-old man. But also, Frank is very stupid.
I mean, when you hear the name Frank out of context, you don't exactly picture someone that's particularly bright. Also, to address Digiman for a second, my personal pick would be Dragonborn for that sort of scenario. Look into that how you will. I will not address it further. Now back to the story.
But anyway, back to the Make-A-Wish story. This person offered my family a vacation to anywhere that I wanted because, I got hit by a fucking bus. I kind of deserved it, depending on how you see that kind of stuff. But my sister, she has this really weird association with things, and I'm sure a lot of people do, with the Make-A-Wish, Disney World.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so she tried taking my wish from me. Like, I want to go to Disney World, Disney World, Disney World. And me having a tube down my fucking throat to help me breathe and eat. I'm like, fuck no, I don't like going to Disney World. I don't want to ride any roller coasters. Fuck that. Plus, I didn't even like Disney all that much. Although, the only Disney show I really enjoyed was Gargoyles. That was the best Disney cartoon, and I will fight anyone to the death on that.
So you challenge them to a battle.
Yeah, pretty much. I will defend Gargoyles to the death. And I'm pretty sure everyone in here will agree that Gargoyles was a kick-ass fucking show.
At least for the time, anyways.
Oh yeah, for the time it was definitely... for the time it was a kick-ass show, and I think it still holds up. Like 75 to 95%. Yeah, but anyway, I was like, yeah, no, I don't want to go to fucking Disney World. Fuck Disney. Hashtag fuck Disney. So I just picked some random bullshit out my ass, like, oh yeah, I want to go see the dog sled race in Nome, Alaska.
That's actually decently reasonable.
Yeah. The problem is, I was supposed to be in a wheelchair, and I was for 2 years, and I had a lot of fun stories about that.
Let me get. Where does this go from here? Since I have several possible ideas and none of them are pretty.
Yeah, basically, my sister flipped the fuck out. She wanted to go to Disney World. She didn't end up going, so we took one of my cousin's kids, I think. But that's not too much of detail of the story. But I saw the dog sled race. It was really cool. The only thing I have to say about Nome that I didn't like is that someone stole my wallet, but it's like a little fucking Spider-Man wallet. No one gives a shit.
Do you have anything particularly besides the obvious in there?
Yeah, I didn't have any money in there. If I did have money, it was probably some maybe 5 or 6
scrunched up bills or something.
Yeah, a couple scrunched up bills, some spare change, maybe a picture or something. But it was
not really any credit cards or any of that. Oh yeah, depending on how old you were, you might want to have anything.
Yeah, I was 14, so yeah, definitely not. If I had a credit card at 14, oh man, the shit I would buy.
I mean, hell, I didn't get access to one proper till I was in college. And that's so I could pay for stuff like gas and all that for the car and that kind of crap because I was driving myself.
But yeah, like I don't have a credit card because I don't, for some bizarre reason, I don't have a credit score. I don't know why. Oh well. But if I did have a credit card at the time, like 80% of the time, I would buy stuff on it. It would literally just be pizza, candy, soda.
Well, I mean, you're a kid. I'm not sure what they'd expect.
Yeah, pretty much that, or maybe video games at the very latest. But I didn't have a gaming system until I was like 16.
Yeah, same here. And one my parents did get was a Xbox because that had the Kinect, and in theory it's like, oh, we got the kids to exercise and all that. Honestly, a lot of those Kinect games were utter ass.
Hey, Bulk's in here. Hey, Bulk.
Eh.
Yeah, I just said my Make-A-Wish story, and yeah, Make-A-Wish has a nice place in my heart for what they did for that day. It was a wonderful day, although it was really fucking cold, but I didn't really give a shit. And like I said, my wallet was also stolen, which sucked, but no. As a 14-year-old, maybe having $5 or $6 in the wallet to begin with, and it getting stolen, that's not too bad of a day.
It'd be much different if you had the credit card, driver's license, ID, and all that other crap in there.
Yeah, well, I didn't have any of the stuff at the time. But if it happened today, yeah, I'd be fucking pissed. But at the time, it was a small price to pay, so to speak. Other than having a wonderful, wonderful day, which it was a beautiful, beautiful day when I went there. But yeah, then I was in a wheelchair for 2 years when they had to slowly rebuild my legs and spine.
Yeah.
And now I walk with a cane. Which sucks. Fucking hate walking with a cane. I look like an old fucking man.
Are you able to hold down a job at all, or?
Yeah, I can hold down a job. Although I absolutely hate my job right now.
Well, what's your day job?
Line cook.
Yeah, no wonder you'd fucking hate it.
Yeah, the sad thing is I love cooking. I just hate industrial cooking. I fucking hate it so much.
Yeah. We did it comparing the Ox to East Palestine of the Bulk. I don't get the joke there, and the areas where I think that joke is going is a wee bit spicy. So, much like this aircraft, let's peel off light from that before we get set on fire. Also, praise Zorg.
Yeah, but Sir 729, I was not hit by a train. I was in fact hit by a bus. If I was hit by a train, I would not be here talking to
Yeah, we would not
everyone.
be having this conversation. Considering how fast trains move and if the mass most of them have, he'd be paced.
Nah, if anything, I'd be chunks because nearby where I work, like literally like a block away, is a like little train station for local SEPTA regional rail, which SEPTA is the mass transit company for the Philadelphia area and surrounding areas. And they also have a freight line that the Amtrak high-speed line goes down sometimes. But that's owned by, I think, Norfolk Southern. Yeah, because for some bizarre reason, Amtrak doesn't really own the lines that they're on. It's all freight lines that they just rent out or some bullshit.
Yeah, some weird policy crap from what I understand.
Yeah, some insert red tape here kind of thing, but I don't fucking know. But yeah, apparently a couple of high school girls that my sister Hot Dog Water, who, by the way, smells like hot dog water, that's why I call her Hot Dog Water, she knew someone's sister or something that was actually hit by the train, and that made national fucking news.
Yeesh.
Like she was hit by the Acel line, but I'm gonna stay away from that because I'm pretty sure most people wouldn't really want to hear someone talk about suicide, other than if you feel hopeless, don't do it. Look for some help.
To get on a bit of a more cheery
Happy
subject, What is the weird? What is your most guilty pleasure topping on pizza? Like, this tastes bad. Like, this shouldn't taste good, but it does, kind of stuff.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Like, some people would say, oh, that's like pineapple on pizza or mushrooms. Like, what is your, this shouldn't taste good, but it does sort of like combo of pizza toppings?
Attention to the map.
Well, depending on the mushroom, well, most places near me they use button mushrooms, which are just really, 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 really small portobello mushrooms that haven't really expanded out a whole lot yet. Tuna? Tuna on pizza? I have never tried that.
I never have
Although I'm gonna
either.
have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that now.
I'm gonna have to actually try that. Because depending on what other stuff's on the pizza, they might actually taste pretty decent. That would kind of depend on the cheese.
Yeah, if you're just doing like standard mozzarella,
Yeah, that wouldn't work. If you
Yeah,
did
yeah, that-
like a smoked Gouda or something with it, I could see it.
so it's good on pizza. I've never heard of that.
It
Eggplant?
is fucking delicious. Ooh, eggplant. Yeah, that's actually decently common. Apparently it tastes really fucking good.
Yeah, I'm not a very big fan of eggplant myself, so I don't think I'd try that. But tuna, I would
And
definitely
eggplant.
try. Pardon?
Hand eggplant.
Oh yeah, hand eggplant. Hashtag hand eggplant. Let me put that in chat real quick. Shit, wrong thing. Cheese and sauce. Yeah, those are good.
So you don't even enjoy the classic pepperoni pizza, did you? You heretic!
Yeah, well, I think Digi is I think he's some variant of a kosher Jew or Orthodox Jew. I think that's what it's called.
Okay. Oh yeah. Isn't most pepperoni made of like a beef, pork, mash or
I
some
think
shit?
I think pork, but then they have this weird thing about not eating not boiling a baby goat in its mother's milk or some bullshit.
What? Yeah, I
Yeah,
know
it-
nothing about that, and also should probably get off of that.
Yeah, it's some. Well, I
A
I
lot
went
of
to a-
religions have some really weird food restrictions.
yeah, a lot of them do, but like I was saying, I think it's somewhere in Exodus 40 if you're gonna use the Christian Bible, because my memory's kind of weird like that because I went to a
Oh, it's because the fucking pepperoni isn't kosher. Okay. I think it's more
Yeah.
that I'm pretty sure Digi doesn't have to eat like that. I think it's more that they have a pork allergy, so just eating kosher just simplifies it because that way he knows there is no pork involved. At least I'm pretty sure that's the case.
yeah, it's like mixing meat and milk.
Ah, okay. That makes sense. Wait, so that means you can't have curry either. Doesn't most curries typically combine like meat and milk in some capacity?
Some do, some don't. I'm not really too sure. I'm gonna have to ask my girlfriend. She's more into that than I am, and she is at work right now.
Oh, nice. You got a girlfriend. Good for you, man.
Yeah, I posted her picture a few times in the aux.
Huh.
Yeah, the first time I was in one of these streams. Yeah, see, I told you, Digiman.
I did not. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but Digiman, if you ever make your way to Philly, my offer still stands for me to make you a authentic.
cheesesteak?
Well, not cheesesteak because you can't eat the cheese.
Well, at least
Yeah,
a
but I'll make-
steak.
Yeah, I'll make him a steak sandwich, which is basically just it's the cheesesteak meat, which is just ribeye cut really, really thin, and I'll put it on a hoagie roll for him.
Hit ED.
Along-
No, that just
The
makes my
missile
plane
guy-
violently jerk to one side.
Hey, get off that! Get off my phone.
What the fuck is the enemy?
Yeah. The Missile Guidance System. That is a great name, dude. That is a wonderful, wonderful name.
The missile guidance system.
Yeah, that is a great name.
The missile knows where it is because it knows where it isn't, and from subtracting where it is and where it isn't. It knows where it needs to be. At least I think that's the ship post.
Yeah, possibly.
Technically
Hey, guy, how's it going,
speaking,
dude?
that is not incorrect for at least the early like IR guidance missiles for explaining how it works. As far as like the background math it's doing, trying to get itself on target. It isn't entirely accurate, but it kind of gets the point across.
Yeah, it's just accurate enough, as my father would say.
Yeah, it's accurate enough to get the layman to understand.
Yeah.
It's kind of like for welding. If I say MIG welding, most people can understand what the hell I mean there. If I say gas metal arc welding, you're gonna look at me funny, even though they mean the same damn thing.
Dude, heat is the worst. Heat is the fucking worst guy. Yeah, hashtag fuck the heat.
Ah.
Yeah, Digi, if I may ask, is it kosher to have chicken with cheese, by chance?
No, I think he said like straight up meat and cheese together is not allowed.
Yeah, I wonder if there was like any like I don't
wonder
want to
what
say
the reason for that would be historically. Because a lot of religions, when it comes to food restrictions, there's some kind of reason for it. I mean, as I got a friend of mine who I work with in college to explain it to me when it comes to like depending on the restriction for Hinduism and beef, it's because due to how they believe reincarnation works and the cow being a holy animal, it's sort of a combination of the two that, well, on one hand, you wouldn't want to eat a holy animal. On the other, for all you goddamn know, that cow's your mother.
Yeah, pretty much.
So put those two together, and unless you're in really desperate straits, which as far as he's told me there are allowances for that, you do not eat the fucking cow.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, it's kind of like how for cannibalism and for legal terms, there is technically some allowances for it if you have, like, no other goddamn option.
Oh, fish doesn't count as meat. That is, strange.
Oh, yeah! I think I remember, because depending on the edition of the Bible, that's the reason why, for example, I think it's beavers, they're classified as fish according to the Bible.
Yeah, that and capybara for some weird fucking reason.
Also, seafood for the longest time, I'm pretty sure was seen as like the food for like poor people. So that might fall into it as well.
Yeah, pretty much, except for shellfish, because if you don't cook it right, you get sick and and you die.
Yeah, we're at the wrong
Just
time of
like-
year. It can kill you. You
Yeah, just
overcook
like
it,
with that
it can
airplane.
kill you.
Yeah, pretty much. Just like what happened with that airplane. Praise Zorg, everybody, praise Zorg.
I really hate the MiG-15. This thing's a piece of shit.
God made cows for us to eat.
I think
Well,
they're...
granted, beef is delicious, I'm not gonna lie, but let's steer away from the religious chumbawamba, shall we?
Yeah. What's your guys' favorite dessert?
Do you really want me to put that in the chat?
Put what in the chat?
Rita's.
What?
I will put Rita's in the chat right now. Rita's is fucking awesome.
What even is that?
Alright, you're gonna get a whole fucking story and a half with this. Okay, basically, Rita's is like a little ice cream shack stand place thing in and around Philly, but they're also expanding outwards throughout America. Essentially, they're well known for this thing called water ice, which is like a 7-Eleven style Slurpee, but thicker, so you have to eat it with a spoon. And it's not poured, it's instead like scooped out like ice cream. And it is fucking delicious. Yeah, apparently they genuinely sell buckets worth of this stuff. In whatever flavor you want. They have so many different flavors, dude. It's so good. My personal top 4 are Swedish Fish, Blue Raspberry, Root Beer, and then Um,
Excellent.
root beer, and another good one that a lot of people like is mango, but I'm not a very big mango person.
My personal favorite dessert, I think, is a particular variety of. I'm trying to remember what exactly it was, but it was some form of like cheesecake with a chocolate outer layer that you're supposed to eat cold, like right out of the freezer. That is the most delicious stuff, but it is so dense. It makes me feel like lethargic as shit after eating it. But it is so good.
Yeah, I posted a link in the Twitch chat for everyone to see the glory of Rita's. I highly recommend it. It is absolutely delicious, and if you can't find any near you, but you have a decent amount of money saved up, just try and buy your own franchise. Trust me, it is worth it. It is definitely worth it. I highly recommend it. It is wonderful.
Oh, something I'd honestly be tempted to do as a retirement thing once I eventually get to that age. Keep in mind, for everyone listening, I'm like 22, 23 myself, that, hey, I'd be halfway tempted to, as part of a retirement thing, open up a food truck or some shit.
Yeah, I could see that as like a part-time thing for retired people, possibly, depending on what age they retired.
Yeah. Again, I'm planning to go into the trades, so more specifically like welding kind of stuff, so, we'll see. That and/or
Yeah.
possibly become a teacher at one of the colleges in my area, probably Conestoga? Yeah.
Yeah, well, just remember the trades. They will tax your body hard,
Oh
dude.
yeah, I'm fucking aware of that.
Yeah,
At
the
the
main
same
reason why
time,
I
you
don't.
will make, especially of how short on tradespeople Canada is right now, you will fucking make money hand over goddamn fist.
Oh yeah, but is that really worth like not having knees or a back in like 15 to 20 years?
Depend. As far as the not having knees or a back, that's debatable depending on who the fuck you ask and exactly what you're doing.
Yeah, well, still, do just keep open mind with that kind of stuff because sometimes you are forced to retire against your will. My father got lucky where he just dropped fucking dead, so he didn't have any time to bitch about it.
Oh my god, I got the entire enemy team chasing after me.
Run, Forrest, run! Time to fly fast and eat ass.
Fucking Paul!
Pull up, pull up, pull up.
I am not hitting the ground yet. As far as maneuvering to get them off my ass, yeah, that ain't happening.
Oh, dude, he just bitch slapped the fuck out of you.
And I bitch slapped him. But yeah, I hate this plane. It does not handle well at all.
Isn't that like a early-ish style jet fighter?
Yeah, the MiG-15 is one of the pretty damn early jet fighters. It could go fast in a straight line, but when it comes to maneuvering, it fucking sucks.
Yeah, it sucks a golf ball through a garden hose.
That's a good way to put it. I only have
Well,
2 more matches in this thing from tagging out to a different plane. I'm just honestly running out the free repairs on this thing. Because, hey, I bought it. I might as well goddamn fly it. Big ship needs big torpedo. No shit, but. I'm pretty sure this thing was meant to be a bomber hunter, considering how it handles. Like, pretty large armament, limited ammo, and has a max altitude of yeah, this thing's was probably meant to be a bomber hunter. No wonder I'm having such difficulty with it. I've been playing it wrong. That would explain a lot.
Yeah, possibly. But then again, fuck around and find out isn't always a bad thing.
You're not wrong.
And that's how we got a lot of the artificial sweeteners by people literally not washing their hands in a chemistry lab.
Also, did you know the sticky note was invented basically by accident?
Yeah.
Because it was meant to be used in construction, but it was too, like, it didn't have enough grip, but it never fucking dried out. And you just constantly re-stick. So, we got sticky notes. Same with apparently, if urban legend is to be believed, the chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah, I think it was because she didn't have enough baker's chocolate, so she just put in a bunch of chocolate.
Bar and used it. Again, if urban legend is to be believed.
Which, it doesn't...
It sounds realistic, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh yeah, it's the new thing, chocolate, chip. Yeah, chocolate chip right there. Yeah. Kind of like how the urban legend for the, what a lot of, North Americans call, the potato chip, but I call it the crisp. Because the crispy was how...
Apparently that started because a cook was getting so frustrated with someone saying, like, the fries were too thick, he just cut them super thin, just to, because they were just sick of that person's crap, and apparently they were really fucking good.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's apparently, at least according to urban legend, how the first, like, potato chips were made.
Yeah, and also, depending on the version of the story, the cook, because back then cooks had a lot more say in what was going down in the dining room.
Well, because they were, like, the person preparing and making the goddamn food, so kind of a no shit there.
Yeah, apparently he told the waiter to take away that guy's knife and fork, because back then everything was eaten with a knife and fork. Even like apples and pears were eaten with a knife and fork.
Well, at least if you're at like a proper restaurant, because it was sort of a sign of class not to use your fingers.
Yeah, pretty much.
At least that's my understanding of it.
Yeah, so it was seen as, yeah, we're gonna humiliate him, but oh shit, this is really good. Can I get some more? Almost like
oh shit, we might be onto something here.
Yeah, apparently it was the same thing with Nashville hot chicken. Oh, and Digimon, yeah, apparently super glue was also by accident. Well, it wasn't an accident, it was originally designed to be like a liquid tourniquet band-aid type of thing.
And
for a soldier.
Yeah, and apparently as well, like, it was also really, and then people started using it for, like, woodwork and all that, and it sort of went from there, because, hey, it is really fucking strong, and dries pretty quickly, and is pretty damn easy to make.
Yeah, pretty much. Now we have a shit ton of hobbies that more or less require.
Depend on it.
Yeah, pretty much. Like,
Also, by the way, for anyone that plays War Thunder somewhat early jets, if you think a missile's locked onto you, shut off your engine and bank to one side. That tends to break the lock. Keyword tends to be, because it kind of depends on the missile. Oh, hi! Hello, motherfucker!
Somebody fucked around and found out a little too much here.
Yes, I'm now behind him and accelerating.
You better start flying fast, you're gonna eat his ass.
Oh, great. That guy's flying towards me at speed.
Fire.
Boy. Okay, I'm probably gonna have a bad day because there is someone behind me.
Yeah, apparently it took Sir 729 187 clicks to go from wood to the 6-hour war.
Just wood.
Apparently so.
Huh. Like, was it just an article on a type of wood or just wood in general?
I'm not sure that he said that, or she, I'm not too sure.
Okay.
Because, look, I don't judge. Be whatever you want. I don't judge. We don't judge here in the Ox. Live your life. But apparently what this individual said was it took them 187 clicks to go from wood to the 6-hour war.
Oh, and let's see.
squad coming in.
Apparently, waffle cones were an invention of convenience because someone who was selling ice cream during the World's Fair, that he doesn't know which one, ran out of bowls, so they bought a bunch of waffles from the stall next to him to use.
Oh, apparently Sir 729 used the
Redwood.
Or
Okay, I was wondering for a
redwood.
specific type of wood, like oak, pine, what have you. Oh, Squatch is here. Hello!
Hey, Squatch.
Currently,
Yeah,
I'm
War
trying
Tender.
to fuck around and find out with MiG-15 bis, and it ain't going so hot. I barely know what I'm doing with this thing, because it handles like a cow. Now, not a sacred cow, more like your mother. Was that a...
Yeah.
That sounded wet, toilet. That sounded wet.
Well, my name is Toilet. What do you expect?
Fair?
Yeah, this is definitely War Tinder. Swipe right to use missiles. Swipe left to use the main guns.
Well, this thing doesn't have missiles, so I have to use the main guns. Seriously, I've yet to get to the point where I have missiles, but I'm constantly fighting against people who do. This angers me.
Makes him want to read.
Like, look at a lot of the planes around me. They all have missiles. I don't!
We have the technology, but we don't necessarily have all the money. Some of us
I
will
don't have it
definitely not.
unlocked.
Yeah, some of us definitely won't be flying around with missiles. You have to use your actual guns.
Well, the thing is, at the end of the day, a missile can, in theory, be fueled or shot down. One cannot outsmart a bullet.
Unless you go faster.
Well, that's not outrun, that's not outsmart, that's outrun, and that's a whole different matter, but... Yeah, it's very hard to outsmart a gun. You outsmart the person operating it. You can't really, like, flare a bullet.
Yeah, heavy voice. Let me see you out, small bullet. You did well. Have a good time in retirement.
Yeah.
Takes him out behind shed. Just like old Yeller.
Too bad Valve has essentially just abandoned TF2.
Who abandoned TF2?
Valve?
Oh, I thought you said Elf for so like, who the fuck is Elf? But yeah, Valve, yeah, they basically more or less abandoned TF2, which...
It's at most essentially on life support because they haven't really done much with the bot problem. There hasn't been a update in over a few years, like a big update in over like a few years at this point. The game's
Yeah,
really
but-
like a decade old. It's still going and refuses to die. It's outlived how many of the games trying to kill it, and the community is actually surprisingly friendly.
Except for all the fucking bots in there.
That's not the community. That's a bunch of hackers. There is a difference. God damn it! I can't even hit NPCs. I really am just a shit shot.
Destroy the target.
Yeah, well, a game like TF2 and like Overwatch and that kind of
They've been died by their
Arena.
community.
yeah, and like arena style shooter, they only have so much life in them before eventually like everyone goes on to the next big thing.
I mean, TF2 has been around for, what, almost a full decade now? And it doesn't show any sign of really dying anytime soon.
Yeah, but it's like you have, what the fuck is it? You have like Overwatch where they just keep bringing in new characters, nerfing old characters, and it's like, oh, here's the newest, greatest thing, and then they nerf it because, oh, this is overpowered, or like just stupid bullshit like that. But yeah, like Squatch Hammer, as you were saying, yeah, TF2 is a good general combat shooter. Although it is fairly cartoony, which I love about it. It's just
Well, it helps with the atmosphere and why people don't take it super seriously.
well, yeah, Overwatch is also kind of cartoony, but
It
what the
takes
fuck was
itself pretty damn seriously, and its community is a wee bit fun.
Yeah, also, Blizzard said that we were gonna get a bunch of animations and shit, and no one really did that except for that one person, which I will not name. Or that one group that made that one game that I will not be saying, because I do not want this
Does it begin with a V?
now. Pardon?
Is the name of the game begin with a V and is known for installing kernel level anti-cheat?
No, it begins with an S. I will, type it to you in the DMs after the stream.
I might have some idea, but yeah. Also, Foxhole, that is a really good game, but as someone who used to play Logi, let me just say, the devs do not know their audience. Or at least it really feels like they don't.
Yeah, well, there are times when a game is like meant to do one thing, but the people who actually play it want to do something else with it, and that just
to put it in perspective, like the recent updates for Foxhole, which have added like trains, facilities, and all this really long wished for stuff from the Logi players, they're all so expensive, so long to construct and maintain, that for a small group or an individual person, they're basically unattainable. You have to be in a clan to use them. And a good chunk of the player base is not in these clans. So a good chunk of the recent update content and a good chunk of other stuff, most of the player base can't touch.
oh yeah, that's just fucking bullshit right there. I mean, I could see if the clans, like if they helped out people who were not in the clan with like train stations and other.
I mean, it's not
facilities,
that they're
kind of stuff.
restricted from people that aren't in clans. It's more just they cost too damn much to make and all that other nonsense that essentially a single person can't make a train and then use it. Like, it takes too damn long and too much resources to make. At least for like a proper train, and even for like the small gauge tracks, again, same problem. And overall, like, there's just so much complexity for resources, timers, and all that other crap for just... How long do you think it takes to get a truck full of shirts, respawns, rifles, and ammo to the front lines? From resource mining / collection to delivery, how long do you think that takes?
Too damn long.
Like, give me an estimate of time.
2 hours.
You're not 2 hours, but it takes around an hour from mined to refined to, like, processed and delivery. It can take up to an hour.
Oh, well, that's...
And that's for some basic shit.
Oh yeah, dude, that's just... That's just way,
Trains
way.
were supposed to be kind of a solution to that, because you could bulk produce a whole ton of crap and then deliver it at once. Yeah, but the trains take fucking ages to make and loads of resources. And guess fucking what? Yeah, that problem has not been solved.
Although I'm sure one thing they could have done is just have like train stations as like a spot on the map,
Yeah.
but and then have like everyone else like make their own train tracks for every round.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, that would be easier and possibly less resources total, but
Again, the entire thing of Foxhole is that everything going on is supposed to be player driven, all the resources, everything. At least as much as is possible. But it's also starting to burn people out because the devs aren't giving us like any of the quality of life stuff we frankly wanted. And when they do, it's like making a deal with a genie or a monkey's paw. With one hand they give, on the other they take. And it's really bloody annoying.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, games that grind, or just like grind games, kind of like Minecraft, they have their place, but they eventually get really fucking old after a while. Same with this old roguelike that I would love to play here once I get a basic ass fucking bitch PC called Fate.
Isn't that a tabletop system?
No, it was originally based off. Well, Fate came before Torchlight. It's like an isometric 2005 classless RPG where basically you could do anything and everything that you want, as long as you go down
Oh
to
yeah,
the.
I know the Fate RPG system. Yeah, it is really nice and easy to work with. Very rules.
Yeah, you want to be a wizard? Yeah, you want to be a wizard? Just throw on some wizard robes. That's how you become a wizard.
Yes, much like in Space Station 13. Fuck you! I'm a wizard. No, you're a lizard, Harry.
Oh,
I'm a what? Oh, hi. A10 guy? Screw you. Bye! Oh, look, there's another one over there! I love killing A10s, since they just... In Air B, they're basically free kills if you manage to get behind them. But they can carry quite a bit of air-to-air missiles, so it's sort of a... You need to know what you're doing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, easy. Easy. Don't get in front, or you're gonna be dead. Just get behind them. For like... Oh, does he think I have a radar lock on him? Oh, hello! Goodbye!
So, because we didn't do this last week, today we're going to be getting a double dose of the Irish word of the week.
Just make sure they're not swear words or references to certain demographics, please.
No, these aren't those kinds of words. These are just general Irish words.
Alright then.
The first word, you're listening to Toilet Glitter having a fucking aneurysm on stream. But anyway, the first Irish word of the week is Shen Ben, spelled like Sean Bean. That word means old lady.
So is Sean Bean an old lady?
Yeah, pretty much. You spell it exactly the same as Sean Bean, and it means old lady. So when people pick up the newspaper, it's like, Sean Bean dies in every movie. Old lady dies in every movie.
Isn't it apparently that because of that in some of it, I think in his contracts for some movies he's in, he specifically is refusing to play people that die in the movie because he's that
Probably.
sick of it.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of actors they don't want to be typecasted. Kind of like
It's a bit
Hugh
late for
Laurie.
that. At least for
Yeah,
Sean
yeah,
Connery.
like Hugh Laurie. He's like he didn't want to be typecast as a doctor, so he took a break from acting, and became strangely enough, a very very good jazz and blues singer. He released 2 albums, I believe.
Nice.
Yeah, he's a very good. He like very very good. Like New Orleans, Louisiana style jazz and blues. Like not only oh yeah, like the kind of jazz and blues where you need to have like 17 metric Colombian fuck tons of cocaine in your system even to begin to think to play it.
Yes, because it's just the amount of air you have to be forcing through your lungs to keep up with some blues songs is just, how in the hell do you do this?
They probably just shove a leaf blower up their ass or something that you don't hear.
Leave.
Hey, look. They might as well with that much volume of air.
I'm sure he isn't a politician who's got a hot air coming out of his mouth.
Which mouth?
I think you know damn well.
Yeah, but that's starting to go into Chumbawamba. So I'm gonna say the other word, the other Irish word of the week. The other Irish word of the week is langer. This is specifically a Corkonian word.
Cargonian?
Corkonian, County Cork, the southernmost county in all of Ireland.
Okay.
It's like right next to Limerick. If you look up where Limerick is, which is where we get the term Limerick as in a poem, because people in Limerick have nothing better to do all day than write poems all fucking day and not do any real work because they're fucking lazy. But yeah, langer refers to a person that you really, really, really do not like. Or more broadly, or more broadly, it would be a like someone from Dublin or something, because nobody likes people from Dublin.
The population be Dublin.
I hate that joke so much.
Well, you get more fucks about it than you guys had potatoes.
And I got no fucks. Look upon my field of fucks, and you shall see it is barren. But my potato field, however, has lots of potatoes.
You might want to check to see if they've been infected.
No, they're good.
Are you sure
For
they don't
now.
have the blight?
Now the blight was taken care of fucking hundreds of years ago.
The joke flew over your head, much like this MiG.
No, I knew the joke. I wasn't going to
Address it.
address the joke.
Yeah,
'Cause that's-
probably get that very regularly.
Yeah, that tends to be like a bit of a Chumbawamba joke, but yeah,
Sorry. Apologies.
yeah, I don't give a shit.
It's
See,
one of the few jokes of the Irish I know that isn't extremely offensive or many a laugh.
yeah, I mean, I've heard pretty much every Irish joke under the sun.
I believe one of the jokes is, "Sir," and like the police knock on someone's door and going, "Sir, we're looking for a drunk Irishman." Sorry, repeat yourself.
Yeah,
Wasn't a
well,
drunk Scotsman, but I think you guys understand the joke.
yeah, well, in my ever so totally humble opinion, the Scots are just Irish femboys that were exiled. That's a bit of a spicy take. And thankfully, Lorman isn't here, otherwise he'd flip the fuck out of what I'd say about the Welsh.
I think we all know the joke about the Welsh.
Yeah, they're just two-legged sheep. You cannot change my mind.
Two-legged sheep. Well, that's a new one.
Yeah, but let's move away from Chumbawamba. Let's see here. Does anyone in the chat know of the wonderful, wonderful fruit of the mulberry?
Oh, shit.
Oh, Squad Chairman knows about it. Yeah. Squad Chairman, would you like me to tell everyone else in chat what a mulberry is?
I need to step away to quickly check something.
Well, I guess Gordon's about to leave. No, that's elderberry, but mulberries are a North American berry type of fruit from a bush, shrub, tree thing. I don't know how you separate the classification between those, and it's essentially a moot point at this time. But mulberries are absolutely delicious, and I want them to be in season, but they won't be in season for another few weeks, which is sad because they are absolutely delicious. And there's a few trees on a street not too far from me up here in North Philly that actually have the fruit, and I'll go out sometimes before or after work and just get a couple handfuls, and I will eat them on my way home. And they are so good. I love them so fucking much. They are
I thought
beautiful.
I thought it was your mother's a hamster, your father smells of elderberries or something. I thought that was the joke.
Yeah. I think that's what the joke was as well.
Keyword, I think. I don't know for sure.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen the Holy Grail, but anyway, that reminds me. I have a TikTok account, and one of the very first videos I saw was of this group called the Python Knights. They dressed up as King Arthur and the Knights from Monty Python and the Holy Grail, and went to a bunch of comic conventions. And one of their skits was, and I shit you not, King Arthur finding the Holy Grail, kneels down and prays to God,
And then just
saying,
gets
"Thank
stabbed.
God. Yeah, thank you, God. I have found the Holy Grail. My quest is now complete." And as he's praying, Indiana Jones comes and just takes it.
Nice.
Yeah, if I can find it, I'll definitely be posting it in the Aux because it is fucking funny.
Mighty and Python and the Life of Brian is also just a fucking hoot.
Oh yeah, just
There's a lot of humor from that movie, I will say, that is not very PC for modern audiences. Just the heads up there. They poke fun at some things which these days are very chumbawamba, but back then it was more or less accepted to talk shit about those subjects.
yeah. Also,
Oh, hey, Von Falkenstein.
hey Vaughn, how's it going? Yeah, let's go back to War Crime Wednesday in War Thunder. Also, I have to say this: once I start streaming, I would like to stream for this channel, and I called dibs on a Tuesday spot to be called Taco Tuesday.
You have to play a cooking sim where you can make tacos that would make that stick.
Not just Taco Tuesday with Toilet Obliterator. I'll just do some stupid shit. I would play Finn.
Or Tactical Tuesdays, or if you're playing like something like War Thunder or other stuff.
Yeah, possibly. But I still like Taco Tuesday because, you know, my username being a fucking poop joke and all. Because I'm very mature.
Is anybody... Growing up is mandatory. Being mature is optional.
Well, growing old is mandatory, growing up is optional.
Yeah.
Well, that's the version I always heard, but, you know.
You got the point.
Yeah, we all get the point.
If you ever get to the age or attitude where you can't laugh at like a poop or a fart joke, you need to re-examine your life.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's a very, very, very sad, depressing...
Place to be. You can't laugh at like a fart joke.
No, granted, a lot of fart jokes aren't funny, but a well-timed, well-placed fart joke, it is
Or
hilarious.
just of all-time fart in general. On that subject, during one of my fucking, like, college courses, we were going over, like, safe practices around, like, oxyfuel torches. And literally, as, like, one of the students was, like, practicing, like, lighting their torch with the teacher's supervision, his partner next to him was just facing away from the torch, farted at the same time he, like, lit the torch. It was just this massive fuck-off fireball that just came out of that guy's pants.
Yeah, that is great. That's something I
That
would
was just
do.
perfect fucking timing. And that wasn't intentional as far as I can tell. But that was just goddamn gold.
Yeah. That brings up the inner 3-year-old of, hey, can I light my farts on fire? Hey, let's put me on roller skates. You hold the lighter. Let's see if I can fly.
I mean, hell, going back a while, I remember back in high school, we literally, one of the people in my class, we cooked an entire fucking English breakfast. By that I mean, like, no, I think it's more American breakfast, like eggs, bacon, and sausages, using an acetylene torch, some stainless steel, and a bunch of bricks.
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
Is it necessarily healthy or a good idea? No. Did we do it? Yes.
I mean, hell, engineers on the old railroads back when they had mainly steam.
Yes, literally. I call horse shit.
Oh no, like this.
No, I mean what just happened in game, not what you were talking about.
Oh, my bad. But yeah, this stuff would actually happen. Like people would the guy who would stoke the fire and like put coal on the fire and whatnot. He would put bacon and eggs on his shovel after obviously he wiped it off and whatnot to get like most of the coal dust off, and just put the shovel in the fire and cooked himself like a nice little lunch or something.
Yeah, like that kind of, or you put like a big pot or something after like the day was done, full of water, like as close to the fire as they could get, and use that to make like soup.
Yeah, or they would put over the pile of ashes after they would clean out the firebox.
Yeah. Like, hell, I have some farmers in the family, and it would not be uncommon for, like, my grandfather especially, to, if they expected to be out in the field using the tractors all day, they make, like, their lunch early in the morning, like a sandwich or what have you, and just, in the tool, like, in the lunchbox, whatever, wrapped in foil, put it on top of the engine for later to keep it warm. It's not an uncommon practice.
It's not that uncommon. Although on my farm, we didn't have tractors. My father was fucking cheap. So we had to use the horses and the fucking cows to plow the field and whatnot. And that was fun.
I'm guessing that's fun with, like, massive quotation marks.
Well, it's definitely an experience I will never forget.
And you probably never want to repeat.
I mean, I would repeat it if I wasn't a cripple.
Fair. I really hate that, and I'm probably gonna hate... Let's see, what do you look like as far as gun layout? Okay, you actually make some sense. A bunch of 30 mils in a layout like this. Okay, I can work with that. That at least makes some sense, and the reason why it's off-center is to accommodate the landing gear. Okay. That is a plane that actually makes sense. Then we look at this thing. Why couldn't you just make it fucking symmetrical? Like,
Oh, Von Falkenseen, I can be mature. I just choose not to because when I'm mature, that means I'm at work. And I fucking hate my job. So you're going to hear a lot of very mature words if you ever come to my restaurant.
especially 4-letter words.
Yeah. Yeah. Or me calling my manager a tiny little bitch.
How
Because,
short is
well,
she?
Well, he is 4'7", but somehow like 6'5" wide.
So, built like so fat as a dwarf.
Well, not fat because he likes to do. Why am I working there if I hate it? Because I need money. I got bills to pay.
Got bills to pay, got mouths to feed, ain't nothing in this world for free, as the song goes.
Oh, Mad Duck's here. Hey, Mad Ducks, how's it going?
Yeah, pork rinds, properly cooked, are in fact delicious.
Yeah, pork rinds are pretty good. Although, me being a Philadelphian, I am preferential towards pretzels and tasty cake.
Well, who doesn't like cake? Cake is delicious. Store shut down. What do you mean shut down? Is in like shut down for the day, or did some shit happen, Mad Ducks?
Probably shut down for the day, unless Mad Duck somehow brought a sandwich in and somehow put that into a speaker somewhere. Find a better job that I do not hate. That's called self-employment, and I will be doing that as soon as I get the fuck out of debt. Because for some strange reason, the IRS decided to do some fucky-wucky shit with my tax returns.
Oh yeah, aren't you still working on that?
Yeah, I gotta... Because for some bullshit reason, someone pulled a fucky-wucky, and, instead of me getting money back, I somehow owe the government $1,200. I just gotta pay another $300 on that.
So you're not gonna be getting that money back, or?
Oh, hell no. Well, fuck no. You think the government wants to give me stuff back? Fuck no.
I mean, I guess that's all because someone fucked up your taxes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let me guess, you're never gonna be getting them to file that shit ever again.
Yeah, well, I have to file it. I file my taxes
I mean, with
every
that particular fucking like company or whatever.
Well, first I did TurboTax, and I was like, that's not right. Then I went to H&R Block to have an actual person do it, and it's like, yeah, that's right. Like, fuck. So, if a jackass and someone who actually knows what they're doing with taxes, that isn't a monkey with a typewriter, like me.
Both agree that, yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, so either the accountant at the IRS did a fucky-wucky, or my job's accountant did a fucky-wucky.
One of the two.
Yeah, probably both.
I'm sorry to hear about that, man.
Yeah, it sucks, but you know, life marches forward. But as Mad Duck said, great big soft pretzels with salt on it dipped in cheese. Yes, 100%, especially when the cheese is inside the pretzel. It is wonderful, delicious. Also, another good thing is
Sir,
mustard on
I will
fries.
do my best. I'm currently on a mission to your airstrike A base, so yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Butter and salt. That's
Dude, the MiG-23 is not slow. This thing's going like Mach 1 right now.
Used to be going Mach 9. Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, this thing can, if I was using like no bombs whatsoever, could probably go like maybe Mach 1.1? Maybe? But at that point it would be at risk of tearing its own wings off. Again, the MiG-23 was relatively early in jet development, where they typically didn't actually go much above Mach 1. Like, it took quite a few years into like the Cold War and a bit after it for jets to really be pushing the sound barrier particularly much.
Yeah.
So for a while, nobody even understood what the fuck the sound barrier actually was. They just knew if planes went above a certain speed, they got fucked up.
Yeah, pretty much. But then they figured out, oh wait, air is basically just a really, really, really low dense form of water.
Yeah, you joke, but air is, at least for the purposes of physics calculations, treated as a liquid.
Yeah, so we're technically living at the bottom of an ocean. More or less.
That's more by sheer technicality.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, technically we all live at the bottom of an ocean.
Definition of ocean, I'm pretty sure involves liquid water, so...
Yeah, well, like an ocean of air. Yeah, but like, if you classify air as a liquid...
If water is a liquid, then is air a soup? Also, keep in mind, Mad Ducks, with the MiG-23, this is the German version. I think it's the East German one, so it probably doesn't have that version of it. Apparently you could go to Mach 2.4. Here's the thing as well with that. When it comes to that, that's also, like, not having, like, bombs and other crap loading it down on the minimum fuel load, which this thing isn't. Yeah, this thing could, in theory, go that speed, but when I've tried pushing it to that, it tears its wings off.
Airbus a fluid. My sister, who is a TSA agent, would not allow you to bring a fluid onto an Airbus. I know. I have tried, and she's a massive bitch.
Is this hot dog water?
Yes, hot dog water. Yep, she's the TSA agent because, again, she's a big fat fucking bitch.
Does she glow in the dark?
Wouldn't surprise me if she did. Also, I probably got put onto a list for this, but for my sister's 23rd birthday, I gave her 23 dozen donuts.
Depending on the context, it's like, you gave her donuts, what's the issue?
I gave them to her while she was at work at the airport.
Call me ignorant, but I don't see how that's necessarily a problem.
Well, hot dog water, she's the person next to the scanner that you have to take your shoes and your belt and the keys and just basically slows down every single fucking thing to pretty much make sure, pretty much just to be a normal TSA agent of look tough and do absolute fuck all else. I come in, walking in with fucking 23 boxes of donuts. And she's like, toilet, you can't bring that in here. I said, yes, I can. I just did. No, you can't. Like, yes, I can. That's a you problem now. You figure what to do with them. Then I just walked out.
Did you
knowing
just hand her 23 boxes of donuts, or?
Yeah, pretty much just put them on the table. So, I don't know. I think she gave them out to everyone then.
Also, if you want a free prostate exam, mention certain organizations.
Yeah. Oh, Mad Ducks, you kid. Someone actually got on the news for doing that, like, years ago.
Also,
I'm not kidding.
Okay, on a not chumba lumba fucking story in regards to that. Have you heard this one comedian skit about the habanero sugar-free gummy bears and going through the TSA?
Yes, I have read it, yes. I have read it.
Yeah, just... because he was sweating and now he was acting, they thought he must have had something up his butt. Turns out, when they went to do that, the floodgates broke and the wall behind him was painted brown.
Yeah, pretty much. Almost like me after curry.
There was also apparently drama in Vietnam about doing cavity searches to exchange an engagement ring. What? This was in Vietnam, as in the trees are speaking Vietnamese Vietnam, right? Oh, and that guy crashed.
Yeah, I think it's like a Vietnamese soap opera. And my girlfriend, she likes the air quotes K-drama, which they're just and I will fight anyone to the death with this, including my girlfriend. K-dramas are literally just soap operas. That's all they are. They're just soap operas. And every soap opera ever has the exact same fucking plot line. Every single one of them. You have the mysterious sweating, the evil uncle with the eye patch, the funeral where the evil uncle isn't dead for the 15th fucking season in a goddamn row.
Oh yeah, Squatch, you just saw the short about the habanero sugar-free gummy bears. I just realized that is the best way to get back at someone while still having plausible deniability. Give them a bag of that and wait. They're not gonna have a good day, but you have complete, just plausible deniability. Just give them a bag of sugar-free gummy bears.
Yeah. And
And that was your life for a year. I don't think I want more context than that.
But yeah, Von Falkenstein, yeah, all soap operas are exactly the same, and I hate every single one of them. Almost as much as my unyielding hatred for Tom Petty.
Okay.
Who is that with us? Let us see.
God damn
Oh.
it, Gordon.
Whacker's back.
Hi, Whack.
Gordon,
How's it going, Whack? How's the kids?
they're fine. Gordon, you crashed.
Oh, Wacker, you missed some big stuff.
Like what?
My my Make-A-Wish joke. Not joke. My Make-A-Wish story.
Yep.
Is it cursed or what?
It involves him getting hit by a bus.
It's more of a heartfelt story, but you're gonna have to check the VODs for it. Because I don't feel like saying the whole thing over again. Because I'm pretty sure everyone here has heard the story before. And by the way, once I find out what the YouTube link is, I will be posting it in the chat, or not chat, the Twitch chat, so that way everyone here can go and hear my story all over again, for time immemorial.
You'd be surprised how fucking delicate some jets' wings are. With prop planes, you tend not to have to worry too much about them.
Gordon, what I want you to think about right now is whoever welded the wings on that plane was not welding certified.
Give me a bit, I could probably actually figure out which fucking, like, welding
Yeah,
coding
well,
clause would
fuck,
specify.
Yeah, we are now officially playing a game of Whack Fuck because Whacker is in here.
Fuck! Mad, what do you mean you missed the practice?
Oh, my emotional support duck is here, but it sounds like he's leaving.
I think he's in a band or something.
Yeah.
I know he plays really good bass. Oh, Mad Ducks, before you go, what kind of guitar do you recommend for someone with medium-sized hands?
Rumble.
No, it's not a grumble, it's an actual question. What brand of guitar do you recommend for someone with medium-sized hands?
No. We all need to grumble. Ducky's called a grumble. Grumble.
You don't want me to grumble. That's something you really don't want.
Yes, we need a grumble.
He has called for a grumble.
He is called for a grumble.
Time
Yeah, yeah.
immemorial has a legal definition. Oh?
Digi, tell us this fact. Tell us
Yes,
what the
I will
legal
hear it.
definition of time immemorial is. I want to hear it, so I can then double it. Well, I have a Yamaha FG 200 acoustic guitar right now, Mad Ducks. Beautiful, beautiful guitar, just the neck's a little bit too thick for my hands, because I've broken my hands a couple times. Squier Stratocaster. I'm gonna have to look into it. Yeah, it's just that my hands aren't the biggest, so yeah, just I need something with like a thinner neck. A Strat Pack. Define what a Strat Pack is, Mad Ducks. Oh, yeah, probably Strat Packs for electric, but Yeah, eventually I would like to move over to electric, just not right now because I live in a fucking apartment, and I'm pretty sure my neighbors don't want to hear me shredding.
Yeah, I did not bring enough fuel for a map this big, because this is an enduring confrontation map, and I brought less than 10 minutes of fuel. Well, shit. Yay.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for the Digi. I'm still waiting for that legal definition, that time immemorial, about the what the fuck does time immemorial mean in legal terms?
Yeah, it's probably typing out a whole fucking paragraph. Now, Telecaster is gonna have a bit smaller neck, but not by much. If I want to go to a music store and then try each one until I find one that I like. Yeah, I'm definitely be doing that once I dig myself out of this hole that the IRS put me in, because hashtag fuck the IRS.
At least it's not the ATF.
Well, they have their own problems, so that I'm not gonna go
I
anywhere
was just gonna
fucking
say
near.
it should be the name of a convenience store, not a government agency.
Yeah, let's ease up.
Yeah, that's
this.
about as far as I was gonna be pushing that, and no further.
Thank you.
Let's see, on a bit of a different subject, what is, assuming you like sushi, your favorite kind?
What is what?
Your favorite kind of sushi?
Ooh. That's a hard one. Okay. So, the first sushi I ever tried was when I moved down here and I was just in the new job right out of college. And this place has been in business a few years before I got here. And they have several things that are just mind-numbingly good. The first of which I'm going to say is their spider roll, which is pretty standard. Their version is half of a soft shell crab that's been tempura fried, and then they put Gordon, you blew up.
Yes, it got shot down by a missile.
That's not optimal, Gordon, but you are on fire, and that's positive. Half of a tempura fried soft shell crab.
Oh, the UK legal definition for time immemorial is everything that predates the end of King Henry II, aka... Oh. Huh.
Octopus is very good, Ducky. Enjoy your practice, and if you can make it back tonight, that's great. So crab, spicy mayo, some roe, and I don't remember what else, but it's basically reverse rolled, and good God, is that delicious. The other one is the crunchy roll, which is tempura bits in the middle of a roll, and it's got crab and shrimp on top of it.
That sounds good.
Also, Ducky is correct. Octopus is very good, and they also have a really good freshwater eel. What else? God, I'm getting hungry now.
Let's try taking you out for a spin as a fighter instead of... No, bomber's a pretty good way to make sure with this kind of config that I can make some... Actually, wait. I can make a custom loadout for this thing. Let's see.
Give it all the fuel.
Let's see. 500 kilogram on either one.
Yeah, you're right, Digi. Oxford would definitely be founded in since time immemorial because of the legal definition of anything before that guy.
I wonder what caused the UK to have to define that.
Probably some guy got a little too uppity or some bullshit.
My personal favorite sushi is what my local place calls a green dragon roll. It has the guacamole, like a really spicy like sauce on it, tempura, crab, and like some cucumber and other stuff in there. It is really fucking good.
Yeah, I don't have any sushi places that are close to me. I live in North Philly, and
For my sushi place, it's literally I could fucking walk there from my house if I wanted to.
I keep forgetting if Chinatown is in West Philly or Center City.
Who knows?
Maybe East Philly, but no, that's I don't go to East Philly anymore. Let's just leave it at that.
We don't go to West Virginia. Shalom! That person's definitely flying in an Israeli plane. I'm calling that now. Here we go! Wait. Who was the person that said that in chat? No, they aren't flying it. Okay, I don't get the joke they're trying to make. Then, frankly, I don't want to.
Is that a 23 or a 27?
That's a 21. I'm flying a 23.
Yes, what you're flying. Okay.
I'm flying it for custom loadout, though. Because
That's
this
alright,
plane
you'll
actually
be on
supports
fire
that.
here shortly.
I hope I'm not. I'm also flying fast as fuck, boy. Let's see, speed. This should be able to break the sound barrier. At least if I'm going in a straight line.
I am back from getting my water.
That's great.
Yeah, except that all of Philly now apparently doesn't have water because some jackasses had to break a pipe up in Bristol and release a bunch of vinyl waste into the Delaware River. So now I have to drink out of a 50-gallon blue barrel. And
What the fuck was... Did someone seriously try to shoot a missile? One of the teammates to shoot down another guy? Really?
probably.
Do you know what that is called that you are creating, Gordon?
Nope. I got nothing.
Called a Prandtl Glauert field. Do you know what
That
it's
sounds
called?
called a shockwave.
That is exactly what it is.
Well, I basically am riding. I was essentially riding the fucking sound barrier there for a bit.
So, because of the shock wave, the pressure is sharply decreasing along the boundaries of it. And because temperature decreases with pressure, it is causing the water to crystallize as it goes through the
So
field.
essentially,
and
the
then it
plane is
immediately
creating a
melts.
cone of ice around it as it goes.
Sort of. If you watch shuttle launches and rocket launches, they also have the same phenomenon when they go transonic.
I wonder if the same thing happens when a aircraft goes hypersonic.
No.
There are very few aircraft that do that. If
And mostly
any.
because the G-force would fucking squish you. like a
Depends. G-force is mostly dependent on acceleration, which is its own fucking can of worms.
Yeah, but
So
you're going
how the fuck you
hypersonic.
deal with that?
Yeah, you're going hypersonic. You're going to be pushed back into your chair at least a little bit.
Well, yeah, that's kind of a given. Also, did
Hey,
you know you
I'm
can...
here.
Oh, I got fucking...
Gordon, you're on fire again.
Praise Zorg, everybody.
I might actually be able to somewhat land this.
No,
Okay,
you are not going to fucking land. You may crash somewhat gracefully, but you are not going to land.
Are you
Even my
sure
cat
about
thinks-
that?
Unless your fucking gear is down, it is not a landing.
Also, why it's not letting me drop the external weapons?
Also, my cat was yelling up Praise Zorg if anyone heard that earlier.
Gordon, you trying to put down the landing gear at the last second before crashing was a very nice touch.
Oh yeah, Whacker, did you see the one of the first landings where he went upside down?
In the Fat Bomber, yes, that was excellent. And it was a crash, not a landing. But yes, that was excellent.
I told him to land upside down. He said he wouldn't do it, but he landed upside down anyway. Like a good little.
Well, he crashed upside down most excellently, so yes. If your landing gear not down, it's a crash.
Then I haven't landed a day in my life.
I mean, what do you expect from
Why
a
one
pilot?
of these days I would like you to play an actual real sim that forces you to stay in the cockpit and actually requires you to obey the laws of physics instead of this horrendous.
So you're telling me to play Ace
What
Combat.
name?
Got it.
So basically, what?
So you're telling me to play Ace Combat then. Got it.
No, not Ace Combat.
Microsoft Flight Sim. But knowing Gordon
Flight
probably
Sim
hasn't yet.
won't actually refuses to run on this computer. I've tried. It just fucking
Flight
refuses
sim with
to.
full realism, but that doesn't allow Gordon to shoot things or blow up.
I'd have to use like IL-2 Stumovic or some shit.
Let me check. I think Cliffs of Dover is pretty cheap on Steam right now.
It didn't Microsoft Flight Sim take everything out for crashing since that one day in 2001?
Think so.
I mean, you can still crash, but the planes
Doesn't
don't
go
have.
buff.
Yes. Lines. Hello to a Steam. I can have Steam.
Oh, hey, babe. Girlfriend's home. Say hi to my girlfriend, everybody.
Hello.
What?
My
Toilet
girlfriend's
has a
home.
girlfriend. I know how improbable that is, but we have scientific evidence that
Lies.
she exists.
Lies. It's the Canadian girlfriend.
She's Filipina.
I see.
Wait, she's half Japanese, half Filipino. Could you call her jalapeno?
No, she's full Filipino, and she didn't take very kind to that joke.
What do you mean?
She's looking at me with the eyes. I'm sorry, babe, you stupid. Please don't. Yeah, put that down. No, put that
Is she
down
gonna
right
hit
now.
you with the chancla?
No, you're not doing that. No, put that down right fucking now. No. I swear to fucking God, no. Please help. Oh shit! Ah, you missed.
Almost believing this.
Someone trying to
Yeah, well,
fucking
eventually
shoot
I
me?
will be. Once I start streaming, you will definitely be seeing my girlfriend a lot more. The tiny little 98 pounds of pure fucking hatred that she is.
Okay, Cliffs of Dover Blitz Edition is $10 on Steam, but Desert Wings Tobruk is $50. So let's.
Hey,
Gordon,
babe.
do you have a flight stick?
I do, but it's a pretty cheap and honestly kind of shitty one. I originally got it to play Elite Dangerous with. Why do you ask?
Here. Yeah, Cliffs of Dover is $10 on Steam.
Hmm.
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
Hey, Gordon.
Oh, why am I
bone
flying East
crusher.
German stuff? Well, it's in the German tech tree, so you tell me.
Well,
Also,
my
the
cat just-
MiG-23 is one of my favorites. Because it's one of the few relatively early German jets that doesn't suck utter ass.
Well, there's kind of reasons for that. Seeing how it was the bleeding edge of technology at the time, and also they were building their engines with crappy materials and, oh, slave labor.
Hey, babe, Digiman 619 said hi. He's definitely not Gordon. Archie stopped giving me the eyes. That's good. Thanks, Digi. You saved me from getting hit by something else.
You mean a shoe? Or a chancla?
Well, chunkless are shoes, but that's South American. My girlfriend is Filipina.
Where in the world is that?
Southeast Asia.
Gordon, are you serious?
Serious about what?
You don't know where the Philippines are?
No?
Um, they're in between Australia and China. Basically a fuck ton of tiny ass little islands.
Do they use the C word as much as Australians do?
Well, they have like 15 different fucking languages that all sound exactly the same.
Gordon, you blew up. And also, yeah, your girlfriend might be interested to know my maternal grandfather fought on Cebu during World War II.
Oh. Well, she
Cebu-
said, yeah, she stopped giving me the eyes for when you said Cebu because that's where she is from.
Well, that's where my grandfather fought when he was in the army in World War II.
Yeah, my grandfather, my father's father, he was in the Navy on the West Coast for some fucking thing. I don't know.
Beware of the heat. No, that is the chancla is not heat seeking. That is fucking radar guided all aspect over the horizon fuckery.
Yes, thank you, Digiman, for being able to pacify my less than 100 pounds of terror girlfriend.
She's gonna smack
Yeah.
you for that, you do realize.
Let's stop harassing the girlfriend. Let's talk more about Gordon's horrible, wretched flying, or lack thereof. Gordon, all I'm seeing is menus. I'm not seeing explosions or fire.
Give me a bloody moment to.
Do you see
get
the
something.
problem with this statement?
Give
Yeah.
me a moment! I'm gonna
We
get one of
need
the fucking
another
classics.
Michael Bay-esque movie on the stream.
You. Actually, no.
Yes,
Fucking-
Gordon is the official Michael Bay pilot in all movies that he makes.
Also, at some point up here, I'm going to take a break for a while because I'm filling in for Storm tonight. And Gordon, I'm kicking your ass off of here probably about 5 or 10 minutes till 9. So, about another hour.
5 or 10 minutes.
Oh,
Isn't my normal slot from fucking 5 to 8? But I did start like 10 minutes early.
No, you are until 9 o'clock Eastern, I believe.
Oh!
well,
I thought the
Uh,
schedule had changed.
Well, let me check. I may have spoke too soon. Hold on, let me check.
Because last time I checked,
I
the most
think-
recent schedule that's available on like the resource channel has me booked from 5 to 8.
Well, hold on.
yeah, I think it's yeah, I think it is from 5 to 8, but I'm pretty sure Gordon would be more than happy to take the extra hour.
Yeah, it wouldn't be against it. I'm just saying, like, as far as I was aware of, it was 5 to 8.
No, Gordon, you are 5 to 9 Eastern on Wednesday.
Oh!
No. Sorry, I'm looking at the old. Damn it. Okay, I need to unremove that pin. Okay, hold on. The pin that was up was the wrong schedule, and this is also the wrong schedule.
Where is the right schedule?
Look
Definitely not.
in the abs streaming channel resources section. I'm pretty sure that has the most up-to-date one.
Nope, that's not the right one either. Hold on, I'm looking.
Which fucking one is it then?
I'm looking. Just hold.
Probably the one at the bottom of the well or something. As Bunkburner said, his father's father was a machinist and went to basics to learn how to make tank parts. If he wasn't married, he probably would have fought in Korea. Oh yeah, Korea. That was a lot of fun, so to speak. Especially that the people, especially the people
Carts
who.
rolling down the road. Peasants of a heavy load.
Yeah, but that's Vietnam, not Korea. Korea was like a solid 10 years before that. I think. Oh, speaking of Korea, has anyone seen the old TV show MASH?
Yes, quite a few times.
Yeah, this music festival that I used to go to as a very, very, very small child, and the one that my parents met at, that unfortunately no longer exists due to a lack of funding.
Yeah, the
Then-
most recent version of the schedule I can find says I'm technically booked to 8.
Yeah, you're booked until 8. All right.
Well, we can still go like an extra hour if you want us to, Whacker. It give you time to set up and then just, yeah.
Like, I don't have a
Pig
problem
now.
going another hour. I'm just trying to clarify, like, wait, when am I
Yeah.
actually booked?
Yeah, that's fine. Gordon, go ahead and take another hour.
Okay.
Yeah, but as I was saying, the music festival that I went to as a child and one that my parents subsequently met at, that unfortunately no longer exists due to a lack of funding. They had a bunch of first aid tents everywhere, and they were all called the MASH tent. And they all had 4077 on it because a lot of people who went there were hippies from like the 50s, the 60s, to the 70s, and whatnot. Because it was a folk, an American folk music festival, and that really came about more so as a kind of an outlet from the Vietnam War, which led to a lot of veterans having PTSD and then turning to music to help cope with that, which thus led
That
to the
and
Great American Folk
drugs.
Revival. Pardon?
That and drugs.
Well, that's another thing
Yeah, it's
that
more of a
people tend to turn
choppa
to.
subject.
Yeah, well, that's something that people do turn to, unfortunately. And for anyone in chat who is suffering with substance abuse, I highly advise that you seek help, and that will be all I am saying of that.
It's the battle for... And that's War Thunder chat, ladies and gentlemen.
What happened to War Thunder chat?
Just something I saw in chat. I think this is a big map, and then someone put, yeah, it's the battle for Hitler's Bulge.
Okay, that's funny, but I'm not gonna laugh at that.
Well, I mean, the map is like Battle of the Bulge, but
Yeah, that is, again, that is
Yeah.
pretty funny, but I'm not gonna delve further onto that. But yeah, a fun fact about the a fun fact for the MASH TV show. The guy who played Radar had a deformity on one of his hands. And apparently he didn't like having his hand, that exact hand, out during filming sessions. So he would always have that hand in his pocket. Or behind a clipboard or something. And yes, Digi, the MASH is an acronym for Mobile Army Surgical Hospital. But the
also,
people
they
up
are
who-
a unit in BattleTech that is a infantry support unit.
Yeah, Scott had a missing finger, same with what the fuck was his name? We were just talking about him earlier. The painting guy, Bob Ross. That's it. Yeah, he
wasn't there
lost.
also the actor who played Scotty also was missing fucking some fingers from his service in the Canadian Armed Forces?
Doohan, James Doohan, and yes, he was missing fingers on his hand because of World War II.
Yeah, well, Bob Ross, when he was younger, he accidentally cut off half of his finger in a construction accident, which led to him not really using that hand all that much. And that was the hand that he had his palette on, so you don't really see it all that much.
I mean, what is it, like the three patron saints of being decent people? What is it, like Rob Ross, Mr. Rogers, and who's the third one?
I think the third one is either Steve Irwin or Robin Williams.
One of the two. Depends on who you ask, I'm pretty sure, with that. But yeah, they're definitely on there as far as the just like kind-hearted celebrities.
Apparently someone had it on the set of Lord of the Rings, a similar injury, and they used to play pranks on Peter Jackson with that very injury. That's pretty funny.
I would not, that might be urban legend, but honestly, I would not doubt that. Because there's apparently a lot of shit like that happened on the set. Also, as far as like film trivia and urban legend, did you know that on the set of the Avengers, the crew got so sick and tired of trying to get Robert Downey Jr. to stop hiding snacks on set, they just made it part of the character?
Yeah, pretty much. Although I think that was from his Iron Man days.
Yeah. To be fair, from what I understand, like he had gotten off of a drug habit, and that was part of the way he was coping. Specifically, I think it was blueberries or some stuff.
Yeah, I thought it was just like candy in general, but
yeah, just sweet things in general was helping him sort of get off that habit.
Yeah, apparently a lot of people coming off of opiates, they crave a lot of sugar for some biochemical reason that escapes me at the moment.
I think from what I understand, sugar activates that same region of the brain. So it can kind of help wean people off of that, from what I understand.
Yeah, it can, but that part of the brain is essentially the reward system, which this is going into like a whole, not even like Chumbawamba, but a whole thing on like, how does the brain work? And a lot of it's just...
We have no fucking idea. No. Like, again, I'm speaking from my understanding of medical stuff from my parents, though they work as veterinarians, so that doesn't always apply. But there's a whole lot of that similar kind of stuff when it comes to animals as well, where it's just, how the hell do brains work? We know this area of the brain is responsible for this, and if you do this, that happens. But why does that happen? We don't know.
Yeah, because the way that it was described to me by someone who was in medical school at the time is basically we are looking at ants while flying in a jumbo jet, like 70,000 feet in the air, with the amount of precision that we currently have as opposed to the things that we're trying to work on and understand.
Like, there is some things that are understood of the brain, but that's a whole lot of asterisk when it comes to that.
Well, the things that we understand is pretty much us from just poking areas with sticks, more or less. Like, oh yeah, this is responsible for language, this is for sight, this is for language, this is mobility, this area is memory, this is something else. What the fuck is that? Oh fuck, I'm not gonna get out of my chair, I'm not fucking doing that. Oh well. Anyway, as I was saying, a lot of what we know about the brain is literally just us poking it with a stick, more or less.
I mean, hell, for half the stuff we know about what influences what is from back in the day when, as I much say to say it, lobotomies were seen as an actual form of medical treatment.
And they still are, but to a much
later extent, like lesser extent.
Yeah, like severely cut back from that.
A lot of these used to, way back in the day, used to be recommended for basically fucking everything.
Well,
Yeah.
the guy who was doing it was pretty much a quack anyway, but yeah, I think wasn't it JFK's sister that had it done because she was, quote, a wild child?
Even though she was more or less possibly Asperger's, if that.
Yeah, things weren't done well back in the day. Gordon, stop doing that upside down. It's making me nauseous.
Keep doing it. Keep doing it.
Alright, how do I stop this stream? Let's see here. Where's the nuke button?
Are you
Oxgobrog!
serious?
Oxgobrog! Long live the shitposts!
Are you seriously planning to nuke the stream?
No,
Because they
I'm
had
not.
the stream upside. Because they had my view upside down.
I'm not nuking the stream.
Australia Vision, everybody!
Also, isn't this the plane that they made the Thunder Screech out of?
Good question. I don't know.
What model plane is this?
F-84F.
Yeah, this is it. They made a Thunder Screech out of this.
Oh, what?
Loudest airplane to
turboprop,
ever have existed. Basically, what they did was they blunted off the nose, and they put a counter-rotating turboprop about a couple feet back along the fuselage, right in front of the cockpit, and they added the turbine intakes at the winglet inlet roots, and it was the loudest aircraft that ever existed. Like, it knocked people out. It made people nauseous. That's how loud
That
it was.
kind of loud?
Yes. Like,
Damn.
probably about 50% louder than you are on your microphone. It was that loud.
Asshole!
Typically, I'm the asshole, but good to see that mantle being pushed onto someone else.
I
course
thought the Thunder Screech had a contra-rotating prop. Let me look.
I don't think it did because apparently it kept trying to torque its way in the opposite direction and was a massive pain in the ass trying to keep it level.
Wasn't surprising because unless you
you're
have
right,
the.
You're right, it did not, but you're right, because they offset one of the inlets, the turbine inlets on the wings, because it was not contra-rotating. But yeah, that sumbitch was loud.
Well,
Yeah, people actually
a
got
lot of the
physically ill from
planes that did that, such as the Tu-95 Bear, had similar issues where they were loud as fuck, but very fuel efficient. Like seriously, turboprops are some of the most fuel efficient engines on the market.
Yeah, because aren't normal like jet engines really like not efficient at lower altitudes, but really efficient at higher altitudes?
That statement kind of has a whole bunch of asterisks to it. They're not that far off the mark.
Yeah, like Bunk Burner said, apparently the Tu-104 was a passenger Bear, and apparently it was the safest Soviet airliner, but it was so fucking noisy. Wait, what's
Safest
the Tu-
Soviet airliner. That's like saying military intelligence.
Yeah, the Bear was and is a pretty
What?
damn solid
Oh my
aircraft. That's
fucking
why
god,
it's still
one of the
in,
NBC anti-aircraft guns actually shot off a chunk of my tail.
shit.
Whose fault is that, Gordon?
He's trying to eat your ass, Gordon.
I thought we weren't supposed to make those kind of jokes on stream.
We're not, so ease off, Tio.
Alright, will do.
Commencing attack.
I mean, the verbal shitposting may continue, but let's just ease up on
Avoid
that.
that kind of humor.
Yeah, avoid the toilet humor.
The toilet. You expect the man with the poop joke name to not have toilet humor?
Yes.
Sir, your name is an offense to Taco Bell.
Well, I didn't get it from Taco Bell. I got it from my mother's cooking.
Also, in the far future, Taco Bell is the only restaurant. I personally would not be complaining, as I think Taco Bell is actually pretty damn solid, but dear God, they'd have to strengthen the plumbing.
Everything has gone south over the last decade, I would say, quality-wise.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
This is a general statement, just a lot of stuff in the world's kind of gone a bit shit.
I mean, when I was young, we had this program called Book It. If you read enough books in grade school, you'd get a voucher for a personal pan pizza at Pizza Hut. And man, I tell you, that got so many kids reading because their personal
At the end of
pizza
the day, ooh, pizza!
was delicious.
Yeah, I think they're doing that with the pizza that opened up near my mother's house.
Well,
The
the
food store.
problem is that Pizza Hut sucks now. Like, really, really bad. The quality of their food is just...
Domino's is worse.
Around me, Domino's is extremely bipolar when it comes to quality. Either it's very good or absolute, like, deep fried dog shit level of bad. Oh, Bunk Burner got tickets to Cedar Point because of the summer reading program at his library.
Nice.
Gordon, you are missing parts.
Yes, I'm aware of that. Why do you think I'm heading back to base to hopefully get that fixed? Keyword, hopefully. I do not have a lot of fuel left.
Apparently, Tiger shares your nostalgia, Whacker, for the Book It program.
Yeah, Book It was seriously good incentive for so many kids to read. We used to save up the vouchers. Like a few of us would get the vouchers at the same time, and we'd have like weekend sleepovers, and our parents would all take us to Pizza Hut when we had our vouchers, and we'd have personal Pizza Hut pizzas before. God, they had arcade machines too in the Pizza Huts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
arcades.
God, I missed those times.
Yeah, well, there's this pizza chain, I guess you would say, but it's really only like down in Delco, which is south of Philly. It's called Double Decker. I highly recommend it, especially their inside out pizza, which is basically a pizza that's in a pocket.
We have a name for those. They're called calzones.
This is not a calzone, it is very different.
Legally distinct, I believe, is the term.
Well, these are very different from calzones because calzones are more so folded. This is more like an actual like pocket of like a pizza. Like there is no seam in it.
It's a calzone. Got it.
It is not a calzone.
It's a
If you
calzone.
ever come to Philly, I personally will buy one for you, and you will see that it is not a calzone.
It's a calzone.
It is not a calzone.
It's a calzone.
It is not a calzone. Calzones are very fucking different.
Gordon,
What?
landing gear.
Landing gear to the
Gordon.
sky.
I need to
Landing
lower
gear.
speed before I can fucking deploy landing gear. Because otherwise
Well.
they'll tear themselves off.
Bunk, it is not a calzone. I will fight everyone to the death on this because I know for a fact I am right.
You hear that, guys? He's issued you a batch all.
I'm not. I don't think we need a batch all over calzones, man. I mean, it's cool, but
These are not calzones. I swear to God, I will legitimately fight people to the death over this. They are awesome, and they are not calzones. They're inside-out pizzas.
Gordon.
It's not a fucking calzone, Bunk. I'm telling you right now, it is not a calzone.
It's a calzone.
Alright, fine. I'm gonna find one of the restaurants, and I will link it in the Twitch chat. That way everyone can see the inside-out pizza.
Gordon, you did a good job. You actually landed.
I get his big boy license.
With 43
And now
seconds of
ground-
fuel
he's
left.
about to ground loop is about what he's about to do. You will be repaired
Destroy the target.
in 10 seconds.
Time's left.
Are you protected while you're on the ground in the runway? Like, can they strafe you while
Oh
you're on
yes,
the
they
ground?
can. In theory, assuming they can get around the AA.
Where is the structural starch? I am not too sure, Digi. I am not too sure. But here is the website to said restaurant.
Somebody attack him.
I guarantee you will see that they are not, in fact, calzones.
Yeah, it's a
Good.
calzone. That
It's
looks
not a
really good,
calzone.
though.
A separate menu item.
Don't care, it's a calzone, but it looks delicious. I would definitely try that.
Yeah, just I recommend not getting the baked kind because, well, not the baked, the deep fried,
What?
because the
Excuse me?
yeah, you can either get one or two varieties. Either get the baked one, which I personally prefer, and if you want to like have be just like a fucking baby covered in grease, get the deep fried one.
Gordon,
Like
how
a
do
baby.
we attach your wing in 20 seconds?
What?
Did they weld your wing back on in 20 seconds?
No, I think they just gave me a new plane.
Oh.
Also, it wasn't a wing. It was the left. I think it was like the right tail.
I don't give a damn. They welded it back on in 20 seconds.
God damn it! Now did you think it's a fucking burrito? It's not a burrito. Now you're gonna say that Ritas is basically just like a 7-Eleven Slurpee, which it's not.
It's like a Calzito, Digi, is what it is. It's like a Calzito or a Balzo, Baralzo.
God damn it!
I'm just here to help, guys.
But yeah, if anyone comes to Philly, I would definitely be purchasing these for people.
All right, I am going to take a 30-45 minute break here. So yeah, Gordon.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Like
around.
5-10
Oh
minutes
yeah, I
before.
think the game just told me as well. It's time to wrap it on up.
So. All right, boys, behave yourselves, and yeah, just
I make no promises.
Gordon,